Welcome to the Friends and Rivals podcast.
Let's talk Devils and Islanders, let's talk Penguins and Rangers, but let's not talk about Flyers, cause they're a bunch of fucks, which no one can deny,
And boy, we're on early tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go to bed at a
catching me
normal
during
time.
This is just like I was at the game. I'm eating and watching hockey.
I literally just finished dinner, but I have a problem. At one point in time, I got to go make tea.
Well,
So at
When's
some
wait for
point,
commercials?
probably an intermission, then I'll
Yeah.
go get some tea.
Good.
it's a special
I'm sure.
edition. You can just do what you gotta do, man. Just get up and go.
Yeah, Ed, you're right. It's special edition Friends and Rivals podcast number 173 coming at you, and we are full tonight. I was trying to let you in, Bill. Welcome to the program, Bill.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Him and his red hot chili pens.
Yeah, it's the Pens, not really Red Hot Chili Peppers. Listen, Rangers come into this game tonight, and if you are just joining us and don't know, we're live streaming the Rangers Devils currently on TV. They're doing the anthems. We should all sync our TVs so no one's ahead of anybody else. I got the guy coming out right between the flags now to sing the national anthem.
I'm in commercial. They don't show the national anthem on MSG.
I'm a little behind, Tom.
Then
So-
what feed do I have? This is not a national game. This
Come
is
on,
pulling
MSG.
from one. It is MSG, right?
Yeah.
But mine's in commercial. You should pause the game at 1940.
Why?
Oh, how about the face-off?
Yeah,
Why?
opening face-off.
Why 1940? That was
I don't
just
know.
one of the years we won the Stanley Cup.
1940.
Mm.
It's okay. That is not a problem. You know what? I hope I'm ahead of you now. So I've ruined your whole fucking night, regardless of the outcome.
Well,
So on my feed, Moses just came out with these tablets. What? This is very inspirational. He's got some rules or shit.
Billy's actually for real at the morning skate still.
I can't fast forward, rewind, or pause this because it's on the Spectrum app, and Spectrum sucks. So
this is going to be.
So we all have to sync up.
we're just
with
gonna have
you.
to figure it all out. Just gonna have to figure it all out.
I'm going to have to go faster in time.
I'm on the NHL Network. You should be ahead of me. You should be ahead of me. And plus, you're in New Jersey. You're getting it before I am.
I mean,
That's how that works.
in terms of distance traveled, mine should be, yes, the second most.
I mean, you should be at least 2 to 3 seconds ahead of me. Every
Billy
time.
should be 0.8 seconds quicker than me.
No, it's less than that. It definitely would be
You
less
think
than that.
based on the
Yeah,
no.
absolutely. Look, I gotta tell you, I'd be lying if I say I wasn't nervous.
I'm always nervous.
1 in 5 in the last 6. Yeah, I'd fuck that.
I must have some sort of replay showing. They're showing Markstrom right now, but behind him on the ice it says Reebok. They can't
the
still
ice?
have a
Really?
logo on the ice at MSG, can they?
No, unless Reebok is okay. So I'm looking at that right now, and it's not on the boards.
Well,
It's
I just got
that
to
was
that
a
too.
Delta Airlines. That was Delta Airlines.
Steve's ahead of me.
Yeah, Steve's ahead of me too.
I'm in the
Okay.
Star Spell Valley here. This is
Oh boy, Nick is.
So I will tell
Nick-
you when I see puck drop.
Well, why don't you just 1955? Start
Why
your
1955?
Why not? Just pause at 1955.
Okay.
I'll
If they
say
show
start.
the clock by then, usually
I'll tell
they
you when
don't.
I'm probably the first
All right.
behind.
All right, you're right. 1945. Let's do 1945. Maybe. 1900.
19.
All right, the clock is up now. What do you?
I'm at 45. I'm at 44.
Really? I'm at
You're ahead of you.
37.
Pause
36,
it.
35,
When you pause it,
34,
35.
33, 32.
I think me and Tom were synced up somehow.
All right. I had paused
Yeah,
it. Now I'm
don't get
live.
that. All right, what is your
25,
time?
24, 23, 22.
You're like you're a half a second ahead of us. That's
Okay.
okay though.
I think that's
We're
got to be
at-
close enough.
That's fair.
good enough for government work, as they say.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, I'm a little pissed off. The Rangers did not call up Matt Rempe for this game. I'm sure they didn't want to turn it into a fucking shit show like last year,
Right.
but still, we've been waiting for a year. Devil's been waiting for a year. I don't get the logic there, especially at home. I don't get it.
Simply just so it didn't have that distraction and focus on playing hockey instead of being goons.
I don't
right.
disagree with you. Would have loved to have seen it.
1945.
Oh boy, Nick.
Oh,
we're
boy.
it's like we're at the first commercial break of the period. What are you
I
talking
thought
about?
you were gonna pause it so we can catch up.
I'm
Come on.
kidding. I can't pause it.
Maybe you can't pause it.
I can't pause on the app. I can't.
Tom's got the
pause on
shitty
app.
Spectrum app.
What
Got
the
the shitty.
hell?
Yeah,
You know why? Spectrum
Were
is
you
a
looking at
Philadelphia
thermostats,
company.
Nick? Oh,
Boom!
there
Raboom.
we go.
He's excited about the commercial.
Boom!
Yeah. Jack, you shitting on my life.
All right. Can't wait to catch. I feel
Way
like
to
Bill right
be,
now.
Jesper, baby.
This is what it's like.
That was
I don't
Brad.
care who
thought it
wins,
was
but I-
Hughes.
Looks like a little 5-holage. A lot.
I gotta see the replay. I was yapping.
And boom. Goes the
Schneider in deep, caught. Miller back. We're fucked.
I mean, he
There's
does what you
zero
want to
chance.
do. You want him to take the pass so that the goalie could take the shooter. That's,
Don't be nice to Keandre Miller.
contractual obligated.
That was a gift. We don't need to be giving them gifts.
We'll take it. Thank you. 1-0. Boom.
Oh, it'll probably be 3-0 before we get even a scoring opportunity.
Can you see
Before I
that?
catch up to you
What-
guys.
What did you get? What did you order from?
IHOP.
Mm.
Chicken
IHOP.
on a biscuit with home fries and gravy.
Can you not order from my house? That's gross, man.
Oh.
Goal.
what's about IHOP?
Hey!
You're just seeing the goal.
I told you, like a minute
Yeesh.
behind you.
Or they scored
Might
again.
be more. Nick, fast forward it.
I can't fast forward. I'm on a questionable stream since I can't get the game, so it's a little behind.
Are you streaming illegally?
Don't shoot
Oh, dear.
I'm not sharing with other people. I am merely consuming. Either way, it's fucking behind. It's great quality though. It's great.
This is what we would expect from our tech lead.
Well, I ain't paying money for things outside of what I normally pay for, just for this game. I mean, come on.
That's right.
It's not showing up on ESPN app, so I was like, all right, forget this. I tried, I did, but
The company I do sports marketing for had me do a flyer today. Well, sent me an email to do a flyer.
Fuck the Flyers.
Fuck the Flyers.
No, an advertisement flyer, not the.
Oh.
still fuck those
Still-
things.
that's
They suck
still-
It was
anyway.
Fuck them.
for Sebastian Aho. So
Mm.
I had to send an email asking if it was the good Sebastian Aho or the shitty Islander Sebastian Aho.
Wow.
Thankfully,
You
it
mean
was
the one
good
that's in
one.
Wilkes-Barre?
He's a Penguin now.
Oh,
Surprised
is
you
it?
didn't,
Good.
surprised you didn't CC me on that email.
No, it's official business, Nick. I can't just put anybody on I want to.
You could have just been like, "This is my lawyer," just making sure. My cyber legal lawyer. So I can't do play-by-play. You're gonna
Yeah.
have to give something to the viewers here.
Listen, mistakes are. I mean, they were just showing the replay in MSG about mistakes, and that was just no forward covering the point. When Kreider came back against Montreal, for as shitty as Montreal was, every time Kreider was on the ice and a defenseman pinched in, Kreider was at that point. So just good fundamentals would have prevented a 2-on-1 break against Keandre Miller. 100%. It's fundamentals of hockey.
Maybe they need Herb Brooks as the coach.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the coach. It's these. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I know for sure it's not the coach.
I don't know if we talked about it last week, but how much of it do you think it is just it's veterans on the team maybe not this game specifically, but they know, look, all we got to do is get into the playoffs. We don't. Last year, President's Trophy didn't really help us.
No,
All we
but
gotta do is get
there's yeah, and that's fine. But don't get your doors blown off and fucking give up on nights, because they have done that a considerable amount. But again, none of this makes sense to me, because you're right. This is a veteran team. They should be preaching these fundamentals. So the only knock I'll throw on the coach is that he's not holding anybody accountable.
Accountability.
He's not holding anybody accountable.
No. And that's all I was
when,
implying when I said coaching, is just again holding those players accountable.
Yeah, but I don't. But that's not the problem. I don't know. It's so hard to figure out what the problem is when so many people are in slumps.
That's a lot of problems then. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
Isles been feeling like this season too. There's not really a specific one issue. It's just a litany of issues, all adding up to just suck. Absolute suckville. I feel like it's almost like a waiting for that like moment to get past those, that just get a hot streak, and then winning tends to solve a lot of these problems without
I agree.
always addressing everything. Just because you start to find ways to win, and it doesn't matter. And it's like, okay, that's just your team. But if you're winning, those things are less of a problem.
So listen, I don't think they played terribly well against the Flyers on Friday. You give up those early goals, and man, Quick was good again. It's just you're letting a Flyers team dominate you early in the game, and I get this is the NHL, and every team can beat any team on any given night. I get that, but to come out there and just be dead and not have any hustle and don't have anybody up on the team. You know, there was the back-to-back 1:00 games, right? You had the Flyers and the Rangers on Friday, and then you had the Rangers and Canadians on Saturday at 1 p.m. Montreal was dead and flat, and they were down 1-0. And then one of their veteran players in the lineup, Josh Anderson, started a fight with Jacob Trouba and at least got the Canadians into the game. There's none of that going on. There's no passion with this team. They're just so busy trying to fix not scoring, or they're trying to fix playing defense.
You just can't fix all the things at one time. You got to find one thing, focus on it, and get through it. Otherwise, you're just too many things.
And it doesn't. You're right. It doesn't have to be the main thing either.
No, just fix something.
Start with the little things and build up.
Yeah.
Has anybody warned Bill that we're back up on Twitch?
Oh, they haven't even seen me because I was out last week.
So
yes, they were very happy about that.
Hired. Oh boy. Well, there's not going to be any, nudie boobies.
No questionable images tonight.
We're good this time. All right.
I mean,
What are we doing? Is this the nun bracket tonight then?
Oof.
the nun.
Ooh!
Chasing, running around, not getting the puck out. I mean, this is the microcosm of their season, and a microcosm of how they're playing hockey against the other teams.
You are right. That was just a possession goal right there.
Well, that was a terrible pass by Will Cooley, who has been probably one of the better Rangers.
Big rebound, way out. Was it blocked? Jesus. Is that how it got to Mercer?
Oh, it's a bad pass.
Oh my God, same freaking spot.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
You saw the Cooley pass. It was a terrible pass.
Yeah, it was a bad pass. I'm catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here comes the goal. That was not a good shot. Igor wants that one back.
No, Igor should have had it.
That's a hard one. You're going left to right. right to left there, and just.
And I think it was a little bit of a
He
change up
lost that.
because he didn't get it.
It was a change up. Yeah, that was not a full. That's I think why he probably missed it. Yeah, that was a bad pass, dude. No bueno. I just feel
Oh,
like a
Jesus
broken-
Christ,
Oh, boy.
Almighty God in heaven. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
Hey! Holy shit. You're not going to get him every time.
Oh, actually, he had a piece of that on that goal. He just
Yeah.
reached out too far. Okay.
What do you think? You think it's two? Is Jack 2 for 3 or 2 for 4 now on breakaways against Igor? Someone's got to have a stat of that because it seems like every game he's got a breakaway
Just
against
one,
Igor.
yeah.
I'm glad it was early and he missed. Still not going to change the outcome.
Well, we got 2 call-ups in the game tonight.
Yeah,
NHL debut.
Oh boy.
for Laguerre, right? Laguerre from
Yeah.
Penguins.
Oh, he's going to score.
Oh, Jack.
Don't say things like that, Bill.
Jack overthought that one.
Yeah. He tried to go back and then
Yeah, he was feeling it. He was feeling a little too cocky there. That was good. I think he ran out of room early. I don't think he was trying that move. I think he just kind of ran out of room trying to get Igor to move there. That was he just taking a shot on that one.
Oh, by the way, the NHL Network, you got to do something about this. You have to do something. So the 1:00 game versus Montreal was their NHL Network's our weekend game that they do that they
Showcase?
broadcast. From the studio. As much as I love Kevin Weeks, can we stop doing this and just give us the home feeds? There is absolutely no need to have 2 guys in.
They are literally doing what we're doing
Right,
and getting paid a lot of
exactly.
money for it.
A lot of money. They got to stop that. They got to stop that.
I wouldn't mind it if they didn't try to be too cool for the room with all the slang talk. I don't want to hear
Were
anyone
you saying
talking
that about
about
Kevin Weeks?
the cabbage in somebody's bucket when they're doing announcing.
He's like crappy hockey terminology.
They're just trying to be. They're trying to be
Slang.
barstool. They're trying to be
What
barstool.
cabbage? Is
Huh?
that a thing?
Putting the cabbage in the
bucket.
That's
the bucket
that's-
box.
hair flowing out of the helmet, cabbage
Oh,
hanging out
whatever.
of the bucket.
Yeah, nobody talks
Yeah.
about that.
Hmm.
Nobody says that.
Yes, no, they do talk like that. That's the problem. That's how they talk during that broadcast.
Nobody understands that except for that's like the thing you
Steve.
played
Oh,
earlier. That was like the song you played earlier, the Pink Panther song.
It wasn't Pink Panther.
I
It
know
was
that's
the Brady
point.
Bunch. We
No
established
one's gonna
this.
say it's Pink Panther. Everyone's gonna say Pink Panther because be like, I don't know, Pink Panther. And it's like,
Well, I said
was it
Brady-
played?
I said Brady Bunch.
Was it played in one episode ever?
Just one episode. Yes.
Good God!
That does sound very Pink Panther. Though.
I know,
It-
right?
You're right. It does.
But that's the point. It's like no one's gonna get that reference. That's like
It
it's
wasn't
the same
about,
composer.
so
about
narrow.
the sound. It wasn't specifically about anyone knowing where it was from. I was just asking you, gentlemen, if you did.
And it relates very well to the conversation we're having, which is if you say something like the cabbage coming out of the box, like whatever you just said there, nobody understands
Come
that
out of a
shit.
box. Twitch, we didn't mean that.
You gotta get better. lingo.
Meanwhile, back at Madison Square Garden.
That was a good one.
Between benches.
Excellent transition.
What do you get? You get 3 commercial breaks. That's 1 down.
Oh, I hate when they do freaking commercials with like 30 seconds left in the period. And you're like, oh my God, you really have to.
We were so close.
Nick.
I'm here.
Nick,
Just walking. Need a snack. I can't go to IHOP. I get a little-
It's delicious.
You didn't eat dinner before?
I did. I made dinner. We ate it. I'm having wine and I kind of feel like I need something with it.
Ooh, that's good. Well, I don't have wine in here, but I got to break out some alcohol.
Well, for this podcast, we definitely need it. Whee!
I don't really have rooting interest, but I did put money on the Devils just to make this interesting.
Oh, well, you're not. You're not.
It's a safe bet.
I'm not a jinx. I do pretty well.
Safe bet. That's a safe bet.
If I was going to put money on one or the other, guess which one? Yeah.
Do you know what the line was?
It was, what was it? Maybe like minus 135 or something like that to put on the Devils.
I worked with his mom long before she got married. They won the Olympics in London, that 1998.
Is somebody
Whose
does somebody
audio
have
is
game
bleeding?
audio on that's bleeding into the?
I don't know if we.
Yes.
I don't know if we have express.
We
written
can
consent.
we can do that. We just can't broadcast the game.
Tighten it up.
It could be on in the background, but I can turn it down if you would like.
I don't care.
Looks like we're going on the penalty kill.
Yeah, Hamilton on Trocheck.
A little bit of a slashage.
Right to his fucking lower ribs. That shit hurts.
Oh, come on. Interference? Is that little cross check they're going to call that?
Yes,
What are you calling? What are you calling that for? He had the puck.
it's all right. Our power play's been shit lately, so don't worry.
I think I saw Devils 9th on the penalty kill for the season. First power play. Which would mean power play goal, giving up a power play goal coming up.
That'd be nice.
For you.
Huh.
Panarin plays it back to Fox. Now Panarin. Zibanejad on the right side. Trocheck in the slot.
I kind of like a weak penalty. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Didn't look real
Right?
good.
Little weak.
A little weak.
It's a
Trocheck
rivalry
sold that
game.
one.
Come on.
He's like, my shoulder. I got hit in the ribs, but my shoulder. I don't know, man. Maybe it's
Oh, my ankle.
Oh,
Oh, my arm! It's broken. That was always my favorite.
I'm doing this weird thing. Oh shit.
It's offside.
Oh, boy.
How do you not call offside?
Oh,
there?
boy. Oh, boy.
Mm-mm.
2 breakaways. They both did the same move.
Oh man. His third time charm.
You know, I found out if you pressure Panarin and you pressure him hard, he'll cough up the puck.
I thought you were gonna say he turns into toast.
Nah.
Oh, God. Ow.
Did you bite
Kill
yourself?
him! Shoot him at! Shoot at him again! Shoot at him again! Keep shooting,
Give him a
soldier.
shot to
Maybe I'll give him
lean
a
on.
cold. Jesus Christ, Zibanejad. You couldn't fucking
It's
hit
gotta be
water
out.
if you fell out of a boat.
That one's got to get out. Oh, God. He took another
Ah.
shot. Jesus, Pesci. Ooh.
Ah, Kreider. Unbelievable.
Get out. Ooh, boy. Somebody roll Pesci to the bench. Pesci's going to look like Corbin Burnson during that scene in Major League where he's got all the black and blues all over him.
Oh, I thought you meant in the second one where he gets hit by the pitch and cries like a little bitch.
No, I meant in Law and Order, actually. But I figured that was too deep for anybody. If you didn't get my Brady Bunch reference, you're probably not getting a Law and Order reference.
Those aren't on the same level. Come on, man. What the fuck? I mean, the same audience probably watches both of those shows at some point in their career lives. But
I'm going to do a shot for every Ranger goal today.
Ooh,
You're gonna be sober, Bill.
sober as a judge.
I'm going to drink in between just in case. But I'll make it a point to do a shot for every Ranger goal.
What are we drinking tonight, Bill?
I'm back to my Gus and Brew.
Gus and Brew. This is the one that you have 69 bottles of?
69. All right. Yes.
Well done, sir.
It's about
Excellent.
to be 5. I'm about to have 5 bottles left.
So Tara's aunt and uncle are in town, and her uncle drinks bourbon. We don't see each other that often, so it was nice to kind of like get together. But
Mhm.
they came over for breakfast after Thanksgiving. And he's like, "We're drinking some bourbon, right?"
Morning bourbon.
I love that. No
About
better
10:30,
time.
10:30 in the morning. Cracked open some bourbon.
Little breakfast bourbon.
Little tasting. Tasting. It's good. Some Bookers. We had what else we had? We had some Old Forester, 1910 and 1920. Tried both. Booker's
Sets the tone for the day.
Booker's is strong. It's 126 proof. Yeah.
Tom, did you bite the bullet?
Not yet. I didn't have an opportunity to get out.
Okay.
I did. I just got really lazy on Saturday to go to the store.
So for listeners, Tom was asking me and Billy about getting a bottle of bourbon. He hadn't had some in a long time, and we just gave a bunch of 3 different
A
things.
lot of recommendations. Every
Yeah.
level. They hit every level of
Tried different stuff.
price.
I was interested to
strength.
see. And
Well,
I guess-
nothing that expensive.
No. No point. You're not going to notice the difference. You need to kind of work your way up anyway. But
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
my
yeah.
opinion.
But I'm not starting on the shit. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna have something nice first.
You don't need to have like Dewar's White label and shit. You know, you don't have like the $30 handle.
Yeah, that's like the first scotch I ever had.
Really?
Lauren, yeah, it was very early on in Lauren and I's dating history, where we went on a cruise that first summer that we were together, and we had to fly down to Miami because that's where we were leaving port, and I had to fly, and I hadn't flown in.
He
Probably
wasn't
since-
the world traveler he is now.
No, I'm not. The last time I flew was when I moved my brother up from South Carolina back in like 99. So from 99 to 2004, I hadn't gotten an airplane. Before that was like the 80s. So it wasn't very common that I would fly, and I wasn't a good flyer. And we got on the plane, and I needed something, and that's what they had, and I liked it. From there on in, I was drinking.
When
Well, I was drinking scotch and bourbon. I've been drinking
After I-
previous to that.
a few years after I moved out, when we got our first place, so like after a few rentals, I was rating the old man's liquor. You know, it was like a whole bunch of
Living
bottles
with
in
his
the
wife,
basement.
still raiding his father's liquor cabinet.
Well,
No,
it
but
wasn't
listen,
like-
it,
wasn't
but
like
but listen, his pops is former life.
Yeah,
He was a liquor salesman,
right.
so he's
Right.
probably got some shit.
He does.
Good stuff.
He's got a couple very expensive bottles. And he's going to try and figure out how to sell one of them. But
Oh,
the thing was, like, he had all these really old handles and different things. He never drank, so I was like, "I'll just take these," and he was like, "Sure, take what you want, except for these things." And I was like, "That's fine." And I just took like a handle of the Dewar's, and I slowly worked my way on that. It took a while to get through that.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
that was a
yeah, that's
but
rough. Was it
I
white or
definitely-
red?
It was it might have been red. I don't remember. It was not good. Let's put it that way. I don't remember which one's worse or better.
Ugh.
But they were equally not great. But that's how I learned to drink bourbon. Was just on a bunch of shitty bourbons.
I was offside. I saw the white. Good call,
Mhm.
Blue. Thank God.
So I am a whiskey drinker, but I don't drink scotch anymore since I went to a wedding maybe like 18 years ago.
Oh, really?
And it was really hot that day, and I decided to have scotch on the rocks, literally to hydrate. And I drank Wasn't real expensive stuff either. Yeah, sickest I ever got on any alcohol was that night, and I can't touch scotch anymore. Like it doesn't even like there's some distinct flavor in scotch in like every scotch. They don't all taste the same, but there's just some, and I can't describe exactly what it is, but I can taste when it's scotch, and I can't drink it.
It's probably the barrel.
Probably, yeah, probably.
I would imagine if it's across all of them, for sure. But mine is red wine.
Mm.
The night before my oldest brother John's wedding, he had like a wine tasting at his house. I was young. I was like 18 years old. And I thought I can hang and go toe to toe with those guys.
Oh, jeez.
Boy, was I wrong.
Not the crew you could go toe to toe with at that age.
No. And I drank red wine probably 10 or 15 years later and got me again. And that was just a glass, just one glass. So there's got to be something to those grapes that people stepping on. I don't know.
Weird. Everybody's got.
I mean, for you, that should be a delicacy for you.
Well, it's not strawberry wine.
No, I'm saying the fact that people are crushing it with their feet.
Wow, yeah, it's right. It's right in my wheelhouse. I get that. Yes, I do get that. It's right in my wheelhouse.
Tequila is my enemy. So.
Oh, really?
Deal. Yeah. I had like one night where it just got obliterated on, and it wasn't even like a lot of tequila. It was like I had beer before and then tequila later, and man, ever since then, every time I have tequila, it's just oof. I don't drink anymore.
It's nothing specific for me. I'll puke on anything and still drink.
Well, you have that's good. But is there one thing you can't drink?
Fat palate.
No.
Yeah. Really? Like you would drink Goldschlager right now?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, ding dong. Mercer hits the post again. The Rangers running around, can't do jack shit because they have no defensive structure. Actually, that actually looks pretty good. That looked like a pretty good 5. Don't chase. Don't chase. Jesus.
A lot of people in front of the net.
Yeah, a lot of devils in front of the net.
A lot of people in front of the net. That's what you like to see.
No, it isn't.
Everybody
Not when you're wearing blue. Not when you're wearing blue.
I'm 20.
Starting to feel like I'm not going to have to do a shot this period.
I told you.
Okay, maybe it's one shot if the Rangers score a goal, and 2 shots if we go scoreless in the period.
He was trying to bounce it off the boards to somebody, I think.
There's too many people to bench. I'm very happy they benched VZ tonight because he needs a game in the press box to just look at things again. But Edstrom is the next one that needs to go. I saw this crazy post on Twix today about speed in the NHL. Adam Edstrom is in the top 5 of every single speed category there is. I was shocked to see it because I expected Kreider to be there and not him. All right, Chris Kreider is one of 2 Rangers to score 20 goals against the Devil. Who is the other?
Adam Graves.
That is the Cadillac trivia question. 200?
20.
No, 20
goals.
20
20 plus.
200 would be a record.
Messier? Gardner?
I'm going to say Adam Graves. I'm sticking. That's my final answer.
Mike Gartner's a really good guess.
It's probably
those late 80s, early 90s Ranger teams that he was on played the Devils a lot, and the Devils were not good.
Yeah.
But who was a career Ranger though that scored enough?
It could be
I'm gonna say
Messier
Brian
all
Leach.
this time.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
that.
that's probably not a bad guess. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Gardner and Messier are 2 good options, but watch it be like someone random like Theo Fleury or something, and you're like, what?
It's definitely not Theo Fleury.
No, definitely not. Good example, but I'm doing 4 shots if it's Theo Fleury.
Just an honor.
So is he.
Well, I said Messier to start with, so probably I gotta go. With that one.
Not in the press.
Graves. Steve's got Graves.
It's really not a bad guess.
So we got a Graves, we got a Gardner, we got a Messier, and
Well, I didn't say Gardner.
Oh,
I said it was a good. I thought it was a really good guess.
Well, make a fucking guess, pal.
I don't know yet, but I don't think it could be a defenseman. I don't think Leach scored enough against the.
Maybe he did.
Come on.
Leaf's a good
Maybe,
guess.
but I think it's got to be a forward. I don't think it can be a defense. I don't think it can
Maybe
be
it's
a
James
defenseman.
Patrick, and we all slept on it.
Definitely not James Patrick.
He might have had 20 goals in his career.
What about Drury?
No, Drew
John
was not on
O'Brien?
the team.
Was it on team long
Somebody
enough?
from the 80s.
Yeah, that's why I thought Gardner was a really good guess.
He
Well, I
didn't
think
spend
he-
that long as a Ranger, though. I mean, it would have
Scored
to
a
be.
shit ton of goals.
It was what, 90
I mean, he
to
did score a lot of
94.
goals.
That's 5 goals a year against the Devils in a 5-year span, a season. And then
Mm.
he scored a hat trick the night he scored 600 or multi goal. I don't know.
Mm.
You're right. It's probably not Mike Gartner.
No.
It's not Yager. It's not going to be Yager.
No.
No.
Not Yager. I think it's somebody that's been on the team a long time. Just someone you're like, oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, but from 82 to now.
It doesn't have to be that long. Could have been later. It's not like Mika or somebody, but
No, not yet.
not yet. Right. Exactly. It's
No,
not
because they would mention him instead of Kreider, maybe.
right.
Panarin?
20? I don't know
think
about
Panarin-
20.
I don't think he's gotten
He hasn't
20
been there
against
that
the
long.
Devils.
He hasn't.
No.
But they're talking not just as a Ranger, in his old and his Blue Jackets and
Would have
Blackhawk
figured it
days
was
too.
as
I
a
think
Ranger.
just Ranger as a Ranger.
No, I think
yeah.
it would be as a Ranger.
Well,
As a Ranger,
I think so.
I would definitely think that would be.
trying to bend it a little bit, trying to bend the truth.
Because then I'm sure Yager,
Yeah.
if it's including Yager, for
Yeah,
sure,
good point.
would have done it.
Good point. I think Lemieux might have done it in one game, actually.
Was that against the Devils? The goal that he scored every which way in
5.
that one game.
That was his 5-goal game.
I mean, Graves 10 years as a Ranger.
Yeah, it's not a bad guess, and he did like to score against the Devils.
Oh God, yeah, he absolutely adored scoring against the Devils.
I'm not going to change my guess, but could have been Sean Avery.
I was thinking that.
Nah, he's stuck on 19, Bill. He just wasn't there long enough.
Didn't wave his arms frantically enough then.
Maybe,
How is
how
there
about
nowhere
Al-
to see how many?
how about Alex
goals a
Kovalev?
player's
How about
scored
Alex
against-
Kovalev?
How about him?
Yeah, just wasn't a Ranger for long
Not
enough.
enough. Yeah.
He was just for the 5 years he was a Penguin, and then the Montreal Canadiens after that. Swell. Our fourth line hit the
Yeah.
post. That's awesome.
Good news. I'm only about 10 seconds behind you now.
How the hell? Maybe your commercials are different now.
No, I switched.
Maybe they skipped it.
streams.
I mean, but go with the better feed though. If the feed before was better, go with that feed.
Mm.
I mean, this really should be something you're able to find with one search. Shouldn't be this difficult.
Do you know a hockey reference?
Yeah, they don't have like specific teams.
Really?
Oh, you can do it. What's that one site called? Actually, let's try something.
Oh,
We could be organic and just wait for them to
Yeah.
answer it on the broadcast.
Fuck you. Why would I do that? That's
Why
dumb.
would we want to do that, Bill?
That's dumb. Other links, Game Finder, Span Finder.
Adam Graves never had a hat trick against the Devils. That could definitely hurt him.
10 years, though. That's like 50 games.
I'm just pointing it out.
That's
all.
more because they played more back then. They played 6 times.
Game logs.
Okay.
Scoring logs. What'd you find, Nick?
I found an answer. I'm not going to tell you.
What?
What?
It's the whole purpose of the internets.
Why are we looking it up now then if we're not going to share it?
Well, I'll say one of us has mentioned the name, but is not a front runner.
Sean Avery. It was Sean Avery.
Brian Leach.
Mike Gartner?
Well, no, that was my official guess. So I don't think it was.
Yeah, but then you were
However.
shot down very violently. It's got to be a forward. It can't be a defenseman.
Well,
No, because Brian Leach wasn't a
only-
scoring defenseman at all.
Yeah.
No, I know. Thank you. I didn't know that, Bill. Thank you.
Bill, check your text message. You get anything from Netflix?
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
my
worry. We'll start paying at some point, I think.
You know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna
You're
nix
still-
that.
I-
I'm gonna nix that.
I can't get on. I can't. What?
I'm gonna nix that answer because you know what?
You're
tried-
gonna like your name?
I'm
Nick's
not talking about
answer?
basketball.
I tried using AI to do this, and it gave me a bad answer.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And you know what? The answer, while it did find this player and 20 goals from an article, it definitely was not
It's,
the correct answer.
He
So
did
I'm-
AI, and it said that the answer was Brian Graves.
It said Steve Wojciech. I was like, what the fuck?
That's impossible.
Impossible. Actually, there is a good NHL stats site.
Was it Stat Muse?
Yes, is that what it is? StatMuse?
That might be the AI one.
Well, that one, yeah, I think. Oh, they changed the look of this.
All right, end of the first period. Devils up 2-0. No surprise. I haven't looked at the statistics, but I would have to imagine they are destroying the Rangers in every single category.
I feel like that's an over.
Seems like it. Seems like that would be accurate.
All right, so
Well, let's just to see how smart Tom is. Let's see if we can get some.
how
Team
smart
stats
Tom
here.
is.
Rangers have more shots on goal.
Yeah, more face-off wins. Wow. But you know, the
Well,
hits, block shots, give really 9
The
to
blocks.
3?
The blocks is high. The blocks is a big one.
Yeah,
Wow,
but your
two- it's only two.
giveaways. Holy shit! You need to check that. It
That's-
can't be 9 giveaways
the way
in the
they
first
play.
period.
That's the way they play. Yeah, no, they definitely.
Wow. Well, the litmus test doesn't tell me this. That's for sure. Or the eye test, if you will.
All right. So, what were you going to say? We're gonna let these stupid guys talk.
Yeah. I think we're gonna take the old ride on the metro.
Okay,
God.
what's
It's
stupid?
gonna be a short
Who?
ride.
Short ride. Well, we're gonna go. I think it's Bill. Bill's first.
Oh yeah. I'm still
I
in
don't.
last
I
place.
haven't. I honestly haven't looked. So if it's not you, I am sorry.
No, it's the Penguins are in last place. What do you
Listen,
think?
I just assumed this time, and I got lucky.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Still in last place. Thank you very much. Even though a big week for the Pittsburgh Penguins with not 1, not 2, but 3 wins. They their win total rose 43% at the end of November, which was quite remarkable. Oh, I got music. Good. It started with a 5-4 victory against the Vancouver Canucks. Vancouver came in. They were. I don't know. I thought they were going to do better than that because I had money on the Canucks for that game, obviously. And I put more money on the Canucks when the Penguins went up by 2 goals because that's usually the odds change and that's when you really make the money. But they screwed me that night at least by Canucks lost that game. So the Penguins went up 5-1 in the second period, and we're just dominating that game. But like you just knew, You just knew it was going to fade away and go the Canucks way, and it did the rest of the game. But it was a big enough goal cushion that they actually held on to win that one. So a 5-4 final, and the Penguins broke whatever was the 6-game losing streak to that point. And then, you figure. Well, I figured that would just be a one and done as far as wins go. The next game they had was up in Boston, where I know the Bruins are not doing the best right now. They've recently fired their coach and all that kind of good stuff, but still going up to Boston, they've had one win in Boston in like the last 10 years. It's generally a pretty automatic loss, but then something happened where the Penguins won that one too. They were down 1-0 in that game, but they were down 1-0 10 seconds into that game. But they shut down the Bruins the rest of the way there. I'm sorry, minute 24 into the game. And they shut down the Bruins the rest of the way there. And Raquel and Tomasino scored the game-winning goal. Philip Tomasino, their acquisition from the Nashville Predators, who they got for a 4th-round pick or something. Young guy, but was not catching on there. And they got a little boost there from him. I believe he had scored also in the prior game. So Tomasino got the game winner there. Nedeljkovic played very well in that game. And was it Nedeljkovic? Wait a minute. Who was it? I think it was. No, it was Jari. It was Jari. And he gave up one goal in that game, a .968 save percentage for the game. His best game easily all season. And I just hope that they ride that hot streak to trading him. Maybe he
trade him now. Why wait? Why are you waiting?
His stock is at an all-time high. Move the guy for anything at all. So win in Boston there, the Tomasino goal, and then they played one more game. It was against the Calgary Flames. Again, I figured Calgary would come in and wipe the floor with them, but the Penguins. This was probably actually the best game that they played. And Calgary had it was one of those things where Calgary came out and looked like the better team for most of the first period. They had a lot of pressure on the Penguins, but Nedeljkovic wasn't at that one, and he was just keeping them at bay while they had that good pressure going. And then when the Penguins scored a couple of goals, it's like sometimes when you have a team that's playing really well but not getting any results, and then all of a sudden they find themselves down a couple. I've seen the Penguins do it a million times. They just kind of give up. And Calgary just kind of gave up in that one after they were down a couple, and the Penguins poured it on. They were up 6-0. The Flames did score a couple of goals quick just to make you a little bit nervous. But the Penguins went on to win that one. So, I don't think there's any chance that there's going to be another 3-win week for the Penguins this season. So I'm just, enjoyed it. But guess what? Still in last place because they were just that far back. They moved up to something like 7th worst record in the NHL. So there's that. And Tomasino's playing well, but you get those acquisitions. Sometimes they get a little spark when they change teams, but I don't know. They usually fade away. I think we had a guy, Riley Smith, go to the Rangers, and Tom was all happy with his performance for a couple of weeks. And then, that kind of faded away, and he was a healthy scratch recently. I don't know. So
healthy scratch against Canadians.
Yeah. And I gotta say, Anthony Beauvillier is playing well for the Penguins. For a Penguin, I guess I should say. He's playing well for a Penguin. Was not excited that he made it into the lineup, but I got to give him credit. He's played better than most of the forwards. So on a team that's awful, he is proving to contribute more than some others, I guess. And so I don't think he's part of a good team, but on a bad team, he has been giving them a little bit of value. So I guess a left-handed compliment for Mr. Beauvillier, and I hope those guys keep it going, because this team kind of stinks, but it was a good week. So that's what's going on with the Penguins.
Ugh. All right, Nick. Islanders.
There's not enough wine here
Well,
Talk
the
about
one
the
that you
Islanders.
just poured was woo.
This is
Was
what's left of
3
them.
glasses worth in one glass.
That's a big glass.
Okay. Well, Islanders very much. This is like a very easy summary. 4 games this past week. 3 of them ended basically the same way, and pretty much nothing. It's just an encapsulation of the entire season. Play well the first 2 periods, shit, just absolute shit in the third period, and it's mind-boggling to start this to have 3 games this week this way. We played 4 games. The 4th game I'll talk about at the end. But the first 3 games, 2 home games and an away game in Washington, so not too far of travel. This is a kind of like a small, group of home games. We're wrapping up here. First game was Monday against Detroit. Isles were up 2-1 going to the third period, and stop me if you've heard this before, but just absolute collapse in the third period. Halfway through, Dylan Larkin scores a goal, and then a couple minutes later, Lucas Raymond scores, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Empty netter with no time left, basically. This really soured me on watching the team this week. It was brutal to watch because you're right there. Why does this happen every fucking game? Same thing a couple nights later against Boston at home. This was a tie game going to the third, and then just same thing. 10:48 into the period. Pavel Zacha scores. Pavel Zacha scores 3 minutes later, and then another empty netter. I mean, it's like carbon copy, same game, brutal to watch, and you just hard to like comprehend how the team can just completely just blow it each and every time. Even worse in the Washington game away, Isles were up 4-2, and Washington scores twice in the third period. Isles just let everything fall apart. Power play goal, then a regular final foul goal, but there was a lot of time left in that game in the third period. Only to lose in overtime. Hey, you get the loser point, I guess. Brian, you missed all the things, man. You missed it all. And then last week, this week, we had the opposite. So a night later, if they go home, play at home against Buffalo the night after the loss to Washington, and pitch a shutout against Buffalo, which has been a rarity for the Isles. It might be our first shutout of the year. I would have to go back to October to even see if we even had a shutout. Yeah, first shutout this whole year. I was right. So complete game. Can't go wrong with a 3-0 shutout, even with an empty netter. It's bizarre to watch the team sometimes. I know we've had guys out, and it's kind of difficult to like have a clear view of who this team is sometimes, but obviously we know who they are. They can't hold a lead. Waz had a struggle to figure this out with the coaches. At a certain point, I don't believe it's with Wad at all, or the coaching at all. I think it's 100% of the players just unable to be the right guys in place. I think it's time to start to talk about, with Lou about blowing up this team, figuring it out. Now, as soon as I say that, they'll go on a winning streak. But my point is, it's time. They got to figure out something to really work on here, and it doesn't make sense the way this has been trending. So many blown leads this year. So many. The team is good, and then just takes a shit in third period. And I'm sure there's a stat out there how many exactly those games are. I'll look at next week. But honestly,
it's almost like the anomaly, the Devils giving up the first goal, so much last season.
Right.
Yeah, but Nick, it sounds like you were saying a lot of this last season too.
Yeah, it's not different. It's the same team. It hasn't changed because the makeup of the team hasn't changed. It's the same guys, and because of the way that Lou constructed the contracts, he's put himself in a position where, like, I would say it's a put up or shut up year, right? But it's not. It's just a year where there's nothing different because you made the team made in a way, you structured the contracts in a way that you can't make any changes. So he has to start to make moves, or he's going to be moved. He's going to be gone this year, at the end of this year, if he doesn't start blowing it up. Unless management has told him that, hey, like, this is your last year if you don't make the playoffs or something, right? And he has to go all in. But, it looks like, there's a couple guys they could try and get pieces for and start to blow up the team a little bit. They can get some additional, cap space next year when a couple guys come off the books, but it's going to be tough to deal with some of these contracts and just having no real flexibility at the moment. But in a couple, end of the season, Brock and Palmieri come off the books, and then you got Pajot and Lee the next year, and those are guys that need to move, and they have to start figuring out what they're going to do with Halleck and Pulak, because those guys, while good players, they're not playing up to their capability, and you gotta start to pare it down to the guys that are like the core guys, and those guys are not core guys. You gotta start moving them, getting some space, and making some moves. So, lastly, Isles have had some injuries. What was it? Pajot back. He had a couple games, missed a couple games. He should be back. I think he's practicing this week. Game time decision, and then also Varlamov is also day-to-day of the lower body injuries, so a couple more injuries to throw on the fire. That's the Isles season this year, but hopefully, we'll see some of the other guys back like mid-December, who I've been talking about. The laundry list of guys that have been out, so hopefully we'll see. But right now, not looking great.
Stephen Valiquette, between periods with John Giannone and MSG, said that the breakaway by Jack Hughes, Jack Hughes was coming in and trying to embarrass Shesterkin by going one-handed, and that the Rangers did not respond to that. And he doesn't like the response that the Rangers gave.
What the? How long has it been?
I get it.
Played?
I 100% think Jack Hughes, every time he steps on the ice, is trying to embarrass the New York Rangers. Every single when they plays against them on. Yeah. I think if you don't go out there with that type of mentality, you don't get to be the Jack Hughes' level. But
he's just trying to score.
That's a false narrative that you would expect a coach to whip up in the locker room to try and work people.
Yeah, I love Valiquette. He's really great with the extended stats and all that, or the advanced stats rather. But that was a stretch, in the game in Philadelphia. And I sent this to you with I think in one of our text threads. I forgot what the hell it was.
If it's during a Rangers game, none of us look at our phones. Because we know we're just going to get so many asinine texts from you.
But it was
just ignore them. I'm speaking for the other three of us.
Yeah.
And I don't think they disagree.
It was the Panarin play against Philadelphia. And then I sent you the video anyway. But it was good. Dave was kind of backing me up as what I was saying to myself. I don't know how he heard me.
No, I did look at that one too. That was interesting. That one was interesting.
That one was, but I think Valiquette is trying to go to that level because Dave Maloney got a lot of praise for that. So maybe he's trying that. I don't know, maybe with that statement about Hughes. I don't know. But they're never going to beat Chico Resch, so I don't even know why they would try.
Come on. They're on par. They're on par with Glenn, and Glenn is he's a radio guy. They booted him off TV so that he could be a homer on the radio.
He was the biggest homer broadcaster I've ever heard. Ever. All right, second. I'll give him second. Phil Esposito is just on another fucking level and potentially another planet.
Well, and what about the guy from Boston that recently did he retire?
Jack Edwards?
Yeah, Jack Edwards. Yeah.
Jagoff Edwards.
He's all the worst.
I think that's why he retired. So many people were referring to him as Jagoff Edwards.
The pizza man.
Second period's about to start. Steve, what are you looking for? besides more goals.
Do it again. And that's the 60-minute effort. Do it. Do what you did in the first period in the second period. No let up, no drop in intensity. Don't come down to the level that of the team you're playing. Step on the gas.
Devils plus 16 goal differential in the second period leads the NHL. Rangers are 5th at plus 8. So should be interesting period.
Should be a high scoring middle frame, which means there'll be no goals scored.
Something
really,
has to
really
give.
hope. Oh, your favorite phrase. Well, one of your best phrases. Embarrass all the Rangers. You know, Brian, shut up. No one wants. No one.
Yes,
Are
we
you,
do.
Are you listening? Are you listening?
Should I?
Please don't.
We need
I
to-
should repeat the whole Penguins thing because Brian joined late, right?
No, he said he's going to catch it on the rewind.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we do it. Well, no, we're gonna have the best of tomorrow.
Dude,
This episode. It's almost like they need an oopsie goal right now, the Rangers. I
What's
mean,
an oopsie goal? Like they score and then they accidentally show a nipple?
yes, just like
just like
yes, exactly.
Vegas won the cup.
Oh, that was fantastic. Wait, no, Washington. It was Washington.
But Washington, right.
I always like the chick better that did it to the Astros in the World Series. Definitely got to a larger audience.
I thought you were going to say
Started
larger something else.
No. Well, yes, they were. I started following her on Twix after that for like a year, and it did not disappoint.
You probably follow the Hawk Tua girl too.
Oh, God.
No, sadly, no. But
It sounds
I
like
am
something I should
following
put
that.
in the weekly WTF.
But I am following that gymnast that Billy told me to follow.
The one that's engaged to the baseball player. Or the other one?
Sidney Smith, the other one.
Oh, okay.
That yeah, I think it was that one. But yeah, excellent recommendation, Bill. Excellent.
Can't go wrong.
Oh God, embarrassment coming up. He just tried to embarrass everybody by skating the puck into the zone.
Hell, it gets fishing in the fucking bathtub, dude.
That would have been a high stick. Jesus fucking Christ. At least I think it would have been.
They wouldn't have called it. Don't worry about it. Oopsie.
Yes, it would.
That was almost the oopsie, but against your team.
Yeah.
Making it a 3-goal lead. Sent in by Schneider. Round the board, Kuczynski. Here's Edstrom. 2 men on him up the boards. Battle along the boards. A lot was there for the Devils. Lifted ahead by Hughes.
Is Trouba out there today? I haven't even noticed him.
Yeah.
Who do they pair him with? here?
Now that's how you fucking draw a penalty, Kako. Well done. Then Brodzinski shoots. Oh boy.
We're gonna have to see a replay on that one. I don't know.
As he got hooked driving to the net. What are you talking about?
Markstrom took like a nice soccer flop, though. I think he was trying to draw something.
Jesus Christ. Why were you paying so much attention?
Sheesh.
Oh. Was Shesterkin's pad in the goal when he stopped that? I guess
You really
no.
think that was that bad of a fuck? That was the hook?
I don't know. I didn't on the broadcast. I didn't see the
That was
replay
not
of the
that-
penalty.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the replay, and I want your non-Ranger fan
Well, Well,
honest
you
opinion.
said not that bad of a hook. Was it?
No,
a hook?
I mean, like, it wasn't a good call. It was a terrible call.
Yeah. Not a terrible call.
No, I would
Yeah, I
say
didn't
it's
really
par
see
for the
anything.
course. I would say no, it's par for the course.
He reached
Refs
his stick
suck.
out. Yes, it was parallel to the ice, and we know it's not allowed to be,
And it's a
but he
penalty.
did not hook.
That is a penalty.
No, it's not a penalty. If you don't hook,
Fine.
how could it be hooking if it's
It doesn't matter. It's like the neighborhood call. As long as
No.
your stick is parallel, you're screwed. See, the Devils are pressuring Panarin pretty hard now, but they're leaving Fox alone. Oh,
it's a pick your
Lord.
poison, right? I mean, and now there's the guy, and now Kreider was left alone because you're out there chasing
Zvedan-
on the wing.
Oof.
Get the change. Get the change.
what a save! What a save by Markstrom! What a glove!
Oh, except the rebound, man.
Yeah, Markstrom's in the zone right now.
Hmm.
Rangers are not scoring this game.
You got like 5 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me somehow.
Sorry.
Just fast forward.
Drink it anyway, Bill. I'm saying just drink for every shot they take.
Well, that's still a lot on that power play.
That was a good clear by them too. Thank you. All right, now we're 5-on-5. Let's settle down. Let's settle down.
What kind of chips are they?
Crunchy.
Yes, they definitely sound crunchy. Oh, Tostitos.
Tostitos.
And what are you eating them with?
No,
Air.
wine.
You know, Tostitos go really good with tequila.
Tostitos is a vessel chip, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever eaten them on their own.
Really?
I like. Really? Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I just don't think I ever have.
You know, a good way to eat them is like you put them in a bowl and you pour milk in them, and then you drink the milk out of it, and then you just eat the Tostitos slightly damp.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, I'm sorry your team sucks, but I don't think I needed that. I don't think that was warranted.
Oh man.
It's always warranted.
Wait, they put the Browns and the Broncos on Monday Night Football?
Why are you watching
just-
football? We're
I just
doing
got
a
notification.
podcast while we're
I
watching
got the
the
notification
hockey.
that the game started, but this is just proof
Yeah.
that anybody will watch an NFL game featuring any team. Like if the Giants and Jets were playing Monday Night Football tonight, they would have a high number.
Well,
I mean, I would bet this is going to be one of the least watched Monday Night Football games of the season, but it will still be one of the most watched television shows on a Monday night.
they stack the
Yes.
early to mid range games, and then there's a certain point where the schedule's like they don't care. They're just
They
like,
just
yeah,
throw
whatever's left.
anybody.
Well, it's like when they make it up, right? They're like, we need to have a good start to the season, and eventually it's like, all right,
yeah.
we can't give the same teams Monday night every single time. Like Kansas City and New York, the Packers, like certain teams, LA, they can't give all the games to those teams,
LA.
major markets. So that's why you end up with Denver and Cleveland in week 14 or 15, whatever it is now.
It
Brutal.
doesn't help that
And
yeah,
they think
football is dog shit.
I think they thought that Cleveland was going to be good this season, I mean, it's like anytime the NFL has expectations that a team like Cleveland or the Jets or somebody like that's going to be good,
Yeah.
they make the mistake of putting them on, too many.
It's
primetime games.
Cleveland. What are you
Primetime
talking about? Nobody ever
thought-
expects Cleveland to be good.
Cleveland's defense last season came on really strong. They thought Deshaun Watson was going to have a better season, blah blah blah, and they thought they were going to be more competitive.
They absolutely thought Bernie Kosar was going to have a bounce back year. And he's literally the only Browns player I could name you from the history of the Browns.
What?
That's the only guy.
I'm shocked.
How about Jim Brown?
Yeah, Jim Brown. Jim Brown might have been a good
Jesus
one.
Christ.
I didn't want to go
Steve
that
Brown.
deep.
Steve,
I was
Steve,
thinking
you said it.
Jim Brown is a lacrosse player.
that's right.
Did he say?
That's one of the-
Didn't you say history? You said
One of
history.
the best lacrosse players in Syracuse.
Bill
history.
nailed it.
Yeah.
Of all the guys, you can't forget him.
I just did. They giving the answer?
No, not yet.
The Devils just popped up a trivia. Which two players recorded the assist on Dougie Hamilton's OT winner at Madison Square Garden in Game 3 of the 23 playoff series?
Who gives a fuck?
It's a very
That's the answer.
specific question.
Yeah, and why?
Because it happened at Madison Square Garden, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and who cares? Honestly,
I do.
Honestly,
It was Brad and
Who
Heischer,
gives
and
a
I
fuck?
care. I care. It was the goal that turned the series around. What are you talking about? They could have been just as easily down 3-0, but instead it made it 2-1, so they can come back.
yeah.
Okay.
Not a lot of the stats have changed. They've just updated.
Well, that's
So
typically how
basic.
stats go.
It's yeah, I do get that. But what I'm saying is, what happened in the first period is happening in the second period. Steve, how's oh boy, how's Brendan Dillon been this year for the Devils?
effective. He's been a very effective player. He hasn't. I don't think he's trying to do too much and get caught out of position. I think he's just trying to do the basics.
Yeah.
First pass, fill the lanes. Don't let anybody stay in front of the net. Just the basic stuff. And I've liked his game so far. And I think Pesci has fit in nicely when he came back from his injury. I think Hughes has fit in nicely when he came back from his injury. Nobody.
Welcome back to playing, Riley Smith. Yes, it's a trip, Kreider. What are you surprised at?
Wow. He was just mad Hughes was trying to show off.
I think they made us all pretty mad. Punk. Oh, let's talk about it longer, refs.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, what are they talking
What is
about?
this, just a freaking minor? We gotta.
Swipe at somebody's skates, and I think they maybe
Why the
want to make
linesman
sure it
even
wasn't Kovacevic's stick, because his stick was down there too.
All right.
No shit. That's the way it should have been. That's what was the debate about?
That it wasn't his stick that actually got Hughes.
Yeah, it was his back foot, his back left foot. He clipped it with his stick.
I'm not going in the box. Put me in the box. Okay, I go in the box.
Yeah.
So I
5
finally
for 7 on the power play in the last 2 games, 10 for 20 in the last 6 games. NHL best, 33.7% on the season.
Yeah, over that span, the Rangers were 16 for 19 on the PK.
Ooh. So the immovable force is meeting the inanimate object, I think is.
We'll
what's
see.
the phrase?
We'll see. Something's got to give, right, Bill? Yeah, right, Bill.
He's got to give.
So I finally figured out. I've been doing this for the last 20 minutes, trying to figure out who
Adam
is the
Graves.
second guy. It's not Adam Graves. In fact, it is not somebody anybody said.
Ooh. Are we sure this time, or are we still using AI?
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy. Uh-oh. It's fucking Sam Carrick. Are you serious? Oh, and we don't even get. Oh my God. You're about to see the microcosm of the Rangers season.
Oh God, 2 on. Oh no, 1 on, 2 on,
Oh
2
God!
on. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
no,
man.
no. He didn't even.
I've done that in beer league.
Wow, that's a
Don't
Billy
feel bad.
move. That was great. Bill, I think we've done that together.
I pretty much everybody I ever played with has set me up for like a can't miss goal that I've fucking flubbed at some point.
I gotta tell you, I can't remember any of the goals and things we did. Like I vaguely remember like maybe 1 or 2 things ever.
Oh,
We
yeah.
play with all these people that remember all this crazy shit, and I'm like, I can't remember anything.
No, I'm with you, and I think they're the exact opposite. I think
I know.
Tom could tell you.
I know 2 that I can recall. That's about it.
I remember my first goal, and that's it.
I vividly remember all of my 4 goals in my 4-goal game.
That we lost.
When I scored 4 times and nobody else on the team scored.
There you go.
Bing.
Did we win that game, Bill?
Yeah, we win that one, Bill?
We were down by 1, and I hit the post with about 20 seconds left, and it went the other way, and they scored in the empty net. So, no.
Devil's about to go on a 5-on-3 for 21 seconds.
Well, maybe you gotta, pause or something.
I can't pause. I told you to pause. Can you fast forward?
I don't know.
You were behind before.
Okay.
Just
They're
move
about
further
to drop
back in the
the
room
puck
so it takes the light
right now.
longer to get to you.
Yeah, I'm 11:06, 11:05, 4.
Yeah, you got me by 7 seconds.
Yeah. Same.
Oh,
Eight.
don't embarrass him, Jackie.
When you're laying on the ice, it's hard to block anything.
Who assisted on that one? Not the same guys. I'll tell you that.
Okay, so I could cash out my bet for 32.62 out of my possible payout of 35.38. Should I do it?
Nah, let it ride, Billy. Let it ride.
Should I be greedy and get that extra almost $3?
Should that count as a pass if your intended target just totally misses the puck?
No.
I think maybe that shouldn't
Yeah.
count as an assist.
Did he even touch that?
No. It went
No, you're
right.
right.
He
Yeah.
was expecting
Hamilton's
it
on the
his
bench
forehand.
laughing at the Rangers embarrassing them.
Look at the primary.
Devil's still on the power play, by the way.
Still
There's
on the
2
power
seconds
play.
left on the 5-3.
Or
No. Minute
Well, that wasn't good
5 on
timing.
3 is over. There's a minute 40 left.
There was 2
saying
seconds
there
left on the
was 2 seconds
5-on-3
left on the
when
5-on-3.
the goal was scored.
Right.
When the goal was scored.
So the guy
when
would
the
come
goal
out
was
of the
scored.
box.
Correct.
So there was a minute 40 left on the other penalty.
You guys are saying the same thing.
No,
I
he
know
was saying they were on a 5-on-3.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he
He
was.
was saying,
Thanks,
he was
Bill.
saying the goal was scored on the 5-on-3.
No, he said they were still.
I thought you said I thought you said you're all right, Spider.
Steve, are you trying to embarrass the Rangers?
And not trying. Just happens.
huh? Well,
You know, in the game against St. Louis, Laviolette called for the pushback. When the team scores, what's the response from your team? So let's see what the response from the team is right here. Cooley goes in for a hard hit. That's about it. When you got one guy doing it, it's a problem.
Tom, we do have a question in the chat. Do you know the score of the game?
Of course we do. We're watching it, fuckface.
If you could just, we do have, this was the question that came up.
Be nice to our OnlyFan.
That's okay.
OnlyFans. We should
OnlyFans. We should do OnlyFans. We should do the Friends and Rivals podcast OnlyFans episode.
Our OnlyFan is on OnlyFans, just so you know.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I mean, not as in he has an account, as in he follows a lot of people on OnlyFans.
Oh, follows. Oh.
Fair.
I thought I was going to see some really tiny porn.
No.
Well, that's it.
Just a little porn. Oh, no.
A little bit.
What was that?
Tip.
Why is it purple and with green hair?
What is this? Does anybody know what this means?
That? What are you sending links for?
Who the hell knows?
You should definitely click on that. It looks legit.
Was that Keandre Miller?
No.
I think it is.
No. I think you need to go see an eye doctor.
Probably.
Over the years, as your eyes have gotten worse, how many thicknesses of glasses?
I was just fucking thinking that. Oh no, they all right.
What's that from?
They the right thickness.
Oh no. Oh no. What's that from?
What are we referencing?
It's one episode of
My
Brady
cousin
Bunch.
Vinny. No, my cousin Vinny.
You guys know there's an episode where a tarantula was crawling up.
It was the Brady Bunch in Hawaii. It was a monumental fucking episode, first of all.
You know what you got to get? You got to get the music as they're running through the theme park with the plans. That's the music.
It's almost like Inspector Gadget. Almost.
First it was Pink Panther, now it's Inspector Gadget.
Now it's Super Friends.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I really, it looks like, it feels like I'm watching the 2000 New York Rangers out here. Except with a goaltender. There's no response. There's no passion. There's nothing on this team. And it's been the same for 3 fucking weeks. Nothing.
Nada.
I know I don't have to yell because I'm right
shouting in your mic again.
I know.
Who do they have that would drop
upset.
the gloves, right? Rempe's obviously not dressed.
Truba. Carrot.
You have to catch up
Cooley.
to somebody.
Trocheck. Kreider.
Welcome
Any
back,
one of those
Tata.
fucking guys, show some fucking heart. I suck.
What happened to Lafreniere anyway? What's going on with him?
He's playing softball. I don't know.
Is he in the game today?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I've watched like parts of like the last 3 Ranger games. I have not noticed him once.
And that's a big problem.
Yeah. I think, I think one of the issues with the Rangers is like when they drafted Lafreniere and Kako consecutive seasons, like this right now is when they were supposed to kind of take over. Like, because you knew Kreider was going to fade in his mid-30s a bit, and whatever he is, that's debatable. Like, they want to trade him or whatever. I don't know if we go
Not
that
debatable.
far. But Kreider, Zibanejad, they were going to fade a bit, and these two were supposed to take over. Panarin's still Panarin, but these two were supposed to, like, be more prominent at this point. I think that's
I agree. And I think you misjudged what Kopko was going to be. And I think, again, we had the World Championships. And I think that had a lot to do with it. It's been very well documented. But Lafreniere is a different story. Lafreniere should be at the point where he's about to take over. In the beginning of the year,
he looked like he was.
He looked the part.
Last season, yeah.
He looked the part. And
great season.
I don't know. Ever since they lost to fucking Lindy Ruff.
6-1.
Ever since they lost to fucking Lindy Ruff.
Just for the record,
shit.
Thank you, Tom, for bringing that up. We are now 6 of the 12 games that our teams will have played against the Sabres. That is the only loss so far.
Of course it is.
Our teams have
Penguins playing?
given up a combined 16 goals to the Buffalo Sabres. 6 of them were in that game.
Ugh, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. There's only one optimistic thing that could be said right now.
Only one?
Only one. Only one. And it's not
That they're the
player, it's not
defending
anything else.
President's Trophy
The
champion.
Rangers
3 to tie, 4 to win.
Christ. Holy fuck. No, 4 to tie.
Jesus Christ.
Now you're ruining the game.
Oh boy!
I'm
Oh
glad
boy!
I
Oh
ruined
boy!
the fucking game for you. You gotta
This
you
is
gotta
a-
pull them. You
That was
gotta
great.
pull them.
It's always great when it's a Hughes to a Hughes. That's
That's a pullable goal.
an embarrassing
Laviolette gotta pull them.
offense.
He's got to wake up first. It's 4-0 halfway through the game.
Way to be, Carrick. Way to take the body on the fucking man. Way to go, Carrick. Yeah. Fucking
Oh,
asshole.
Nice touch pass.
Hmm.
Nice touch pass to Luke.
To get it
You're
back.
about to say
point.
something
Yeah,
optimistic.
that was
Let's
a
get
thing
back
of
to your
beauty.
optimism.
Those little things.
It's been sucked. The life has been sucked out of me, Bill.
He's gone.
I got nothing.
He's gone.
I can cash out and only leave $1.28 on the table.
Like there's nothing in the team. It's all defeat. It's doom and gloom. There's no passion. There's no anything. There's no fight.
All right.
That's the hardest thing to watch. It's the hardest thing to watch.
So we're back to this question. Trivia question.
Okay. So nobody has said
I'm gonna give you
the
a hint.
name.
I have to give you a hint because I don't think you guys would get this.
Well, but
No,
then
we're gonna get it. No, we're gonna
No?
get it. You just wait, pal.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to.
so now are you going to say it if we guess it? Are you going to
Go
say
ahead.
it?
I'll tell you if you guess it.
Oh yeah, Radek Dvorak.
I don't think he had 20 goals in his career. Come on.
Yeah, he did. He had a really the checkmates line. That stupid fucking line that made us keep Peter Nedved.
It's
Thomas
Peter Nedved.
Sandstrom.
It's not Nedved, right?
Not Neved.
Good one,
That'd be
Bill.
good.
That's a good one, Bill.
Tomas
It's not-
Edstrom.
Sandstrom.
Ding, ding, ding.
Wow.
Thomas
Yeah.
Sandstrom.
Ooh.
I didn't think you'd get that because he only played in the Rangers for like 5 full seasons and like half a season, or when he got traded. I don't know how many games it was when he got traded. He scored on the Devils
Back
at
in
an
the 21
absurd rate. Like he played against. Let's see.
Fuck off.
He had 23 goals against the Devils in 36 games.
This is
Dumbest
the worst
penalty
rule
ever.
in hockey right here.
It's the dumbest penalty ever.
This is the worst rule in hockey.
I like it.
I do too. I love it actually. The Devils got a penalty, so I gotta say that.
I don't think you got to be too
So-
worried about it at this point. though.
Bouncing puck. Just nothing you could do about it. Shitty ice.
Ryder.
at the win.
Kreider had 50 games, 23 goals. Thomas Sandstrom, 23 goals in 36 games.
Wow.
Leach, 19
Ooh.
in 81 games. And Anders Hedberg with 19 in 30 games. I mean, another guy with,
Anders Hedberg. Holy shit.
yeah. Gardner had 17 and 27, surprisingly.
That's a great rate. Right
Mark.
there, too.
Graves
Pavlovich.
not higher.
17 and 25. James Patrick was 16 and 59, so he
What
really
do
did
you
not.
fucking do? Call it a Sam, a power play goal.
Ryder is a fucking monster.
Kreider
See, I
is
just-
a fucking monster.
There you go.
Can't be
Up
alone.
there.
You can't.
All right. Cheers. I get to finally do a shot.
Finally got a shot. We should have been doing Devils. Actually, really, I screwed up. I should have said I'll do a shot on every Devils goal.
Hmm.
Did you really have to text us that,
You've already
fucker? Did you copy paste that? What? You type it so fast. You must be copy.
it's
Or do you do
Nick,
like
it's
a-
Even my
opposable
phone,
thumbs.
if I start typing KR, it just finishes the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Now, even on my phone. It just knows, okay, I got it. My phone's just like, I got it. Kreider's a fucking monster. Hot, flame emoji.
Flame emoji. That's
Death,
funny.
taxes, and Kreider scoring against the Devils.
There it is.
Shit, I should have
So-
cashed out. What's my cash out now? Fuck.
I was thinking
pretty high,
Callahan.
Bill.
Only $32 now.
Ah.
God damn it. Now I've got like $3.38 left.
Nick, I think it's the wrong error, and he wasn't there too long.
Yeah. So well, to be honest, Callahan played in 31 games with the Devils.
Ah,
Had 10
Jesus fucking Christ.
had 10 goals. Is this a?
Don't you hate that fucking penalty?
Oh, penalty's not okay. All right, penalty, not goal. Not goal.
Fucking Dorito with the fucking penalty. Oh, that's Zach Jones? Like, it's Nick Larita. 1,000%.
What?
So I like you better than him. Zach Jones looks exactly like you.
Wow.
Or he has a lot of
disagree.
it has a lot of features
I
that remind me
disagree.
of you.
Got a
I
lot of
disagree.
cabbage under the bucket.
Yeah. And on the chin. What are you talking about?
Did I send you guys my doppelganger?
No. Send it to
Would you like-
Steve so he can put it up here.
All right.
I don't think so because I don't remember jerking off recently.
Okay,
Wait,
that was
what's he
funny.
doing?
I'm on my next bottle, by the way.
That was funny.
You only scored one time, Bill.
Only 5 left.
I'm trying to find it. If I have it here, I don't have it here. Okay, let me find it.
This is a good, this is a
Okay,
good game.
horrific.
This is a good game. I like this game. It's so our listeners like it too. Oh.
What is
Yeah,
this?
we'll play this while we wait.
Is this a Tate McRae song? It's definitely not.
That we get.
I mean, how many times can you do it?
Billy finally shows it, and we're gonna have to.
Give me 3 seconds, you fucker. Jesus.
3
Christ.
seconds. It's been 24 minutes.
You know what?
That does look exactly like you.
Shut
Holy
up.
crap.
I'm getting there.
Resemblance is
God damn.
uncanny.
I didn't save it in my thing.
Same headphones?
I just sent it to you.
Same house.
Fuck off.
He's in your house.
I sent it to you. All right, you got it. You got it. To your phones, dick.
Jeez.
Oh fuck yeah! Wow, that's not you.
That's not me.
What? That's not you?
That's not me.
Holy shit!
Oh my God! Shut up!
Even crazier. So I play pickleball every Sunday. A couple of guys.
Of course.
In the mornings. We get there at 7.
Of course.
We leave, get there about 9 o'clock. We go to this place for breakfast every week. The 1 week I'm not there, that guy was there.
They think you're the same
And
person.
I wasn't there. They
Which is like, I know your order.
They texted me. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That is
Wow.
insane. I actually sent that
Wow.
picture to who did I send it to? My
Your wife,
family.
and she said, "That's my future husband."
I said, look how much weight I've lost. And then she's like, wow, that's amazing. And I was like, it's not me. It's not me. Thanks, babe.
What'd she say?
She got the guy was fatter than you. Yeah.
That's why that one's going to my spank bank.
All right, there you go, Billy. I'll say I never give you anything, buddy. Devils in the power play. Or just the pity play.
I mean, not even if he fell out of fucking a boat would he hit water.
Just for those of you at home, if you could see my screen, this is the person in question.
So Brian, that's actually not me.
That's not Nick.
But that's the place I go every Sunday for breakfast.
Absolutely bonkers.
Hey, Nick, does that guy smoke meat like you?
Definitely not. And one day when you actually visit me, I'll make you some smoked meat.
Oh. What great save. Great save. by Markstrom.
I am not feeling it, and I am crushed. This is gone.
Jeez.
Yeah, you destroyed that bottle in
Gone.
an hour and 35.
I did buy it because I had made some pasta tonight, meatballs, and I was like, wine would be good with this tonight.
Meatballs, pasta, and
I
red
agree.
wine.
Although I gotta say,
like lamb and tuna fish.
I was wrong on the so I made vodka sauce tonight, but it did not go well with the wine. It just wasn't really a good combination. Red sauce, yes, but vodka sauce was wasn't
Even
good
up.
with it.
350
All right, back
left
even.
in period.
Now, Rangers are not out of this, to be honest.
It's
Rangers
there.
get a goal.
Nick, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Nick, come on.
While I would tend to agree with you that when these two teams play, just about anything is possible, this year, the Devils have not lost a game when leading after 2.
Okay.
I know you don't. I know you don't understand that concept.
Nope. Zilch.
You're not familiar with
Nope.
what
I
that
don't either.
means.
Not familiar.
I mean, holy shit. I don't know
But-
that at all.
Near 0. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that happen. This playbook looks very
Hand pass.
familiar.
Tom, that was a hand pass.
Yeah. Surprised I knew what the fuck it was.
That one they got.
Do-do-do-do.
Based off the stats, the game should be at least tied. It's unbelievable. But
Well, I mean, Heedle's still playing. That's good.
Fetal.
Here you go. We're going to the money puck winometer. Right now it's at 57% Devils.
that's it?
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Do they not watch
He-
hockey?
Have little faith.
This is all based on stats.
Oh, then okay.
57.7 Devils, 42.3 Rangers.
It's all based on stats besides the score, you mean?
Yes. It's based on the precious advanced statistics that everyone loves to champion.
I don't know. Sometimes I think the score plays into it.
Like,
Call me
Steven
old-fashioned.
Steven
Old
Nason's a nice
old-fashioned.
player, but you don't need two guys going after him.
Just got too deep and he didn't know what to do with the puck. Like he didn't know what to do with it. Just turnover.
Wow.
Yeah, this is. I'm 100% with you. This is not a normal Rangers team.
Wait till you see that call by the refs.
That was.
You got both of them? Because you should. All right, good.
Yeah, the guy just went down like a bucket of fucking potatoes.
Oof. So
Ooh,
wait, so
diving?
now
I wanna
this
see the
year now
replay.
Cooley gets a warning now, right? If you get called too much.
Now, here's the
you
thing.
get-
Here's the thing. I don't think that was an embellishment.
I don't think so either.
There's a puck in between your legs. What else are you going to do?
And there's a stick between his legs, too.
The stick was between his
Stick,
legs.
that's
I
what I
mean,
meant.
can opener. That is
Yeah.
not a. I don't know. I question whether that's.
They
a
called that
Oh.
embellishment?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
How do you call that embellishment?
Only because of the jump. Like if he would have just spun down, I don't know. I don't know what they're looking at there.
I don't know what else you're supposed to do there. Just stop moving. You go play through it, man. That's the right play.
Yeah.
I mean, you draw the penalty because you're trying to skate.
Right, you're moving your legs. You're moving your legs to draw the penalty. Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't doing anything crazy there. That's dumb.
Do we just get a live shitty call of the week?
Like it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's your fucking segment, man. You're doing that. Okay, I see it now. I'm like 10 seconds behind.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, let's give him a power play. We're 4-3. That sounds like a good plan. Way to be, Key.
I like it.
Worth every penny. What? Why did 2 Rangers just go to the
Putting
box?
Kreider in the box?
What? 2 separate penalties?
Really?
Oh, come on.
All right. Okay.
Oh my God, that's not a penalty for Kreider. That's not a penalty at all. Not at all. Not in any world.
You went to finish
again,
check.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The Rangers are not winning this game anyway, so it doesn't
No,
matter.
it's true.
But it's asinine. Week in and week out, we sit here. Oh.
Well, that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well,
I think I'm just gonna cash out now. I'm like,
Why?
it's like 80 cents difference.
80 cents.
So why are you gonna cash out? We'll get that 80 cents. It's a no
Hmm.
fucking brainer. All you gotta do is wait. It's less than an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Wrist shot, goal. Man.
Do they have a game tomorrow night?
Their next game is Thursday against the world beater Pittsburgh Penguins.
So
But you
So,
better be
If
scared.
a trade was going to happen, I would expect one tonight or tomorrow morning. If it's gonna happen-
will be in the game.
It happens off a game like this.
So does
Where
Igor
they have
come
2
out?
days. I wouldn't. I would have pulled them already. I would have pulled them.
Yeah,
at
that's what
4-1.
I'm saying. Like,
Does he come out for the third? Or
does he
is
come out for the third? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think so.
What does it matter at this point?
Well, you don't pull him with a minute
What?
to go.
Give quick some. Give.
You're right.
Quick
I would have.
some-
I would have pulled them at 4-1. I wouldn't have waited to 5-1. But that's just me. What do I know?
I
No,
agree.
we said it at
We
4.
said
Yeah,
it.
we said it at
Yeah.
4.
Laviolette let him stay. Now, he's not like sharp, man. Not that the Rangers have done a lot for him, but he was screening the last goal. But I mean,
The first 2 really were the weak ones.
yeah,
He is getting beat on a lot of like just straight up shots, that
that's
I think
not
usually he's
not his night.
not
Not
beat
his
on him.
night. Oh.
Well,
Wheel?
this might have been more fun if this was a competitive game.
Yeah, really.
What are you talking about?
If they're playing anybody but the
Steve's
Devils
having a great time.
or the Rangers, yeah. Steve's the only one.
No.
We should do this during Isles Penguins game.
I'm kidding. I'm having a great time.
That'd be
Yep.
even worse.
If there is one, we're definitely going to do one. All right, so let's go to. I think we're going to do a segment here. Billy, you ready?
Sure.
All right, we're
What are
going
we
to
gonna
go
do?
to WTF.
Yeah, man. All right, I'm gonna hit my present thingamadoozy.
Thing of a doozy.
That's a word.
Got my updated slides. Because we're going to come back because we missed a week, and now it's time to come back for, I guess, what is week 5 of the contest. All right, so we got Sydney Sweeney moved on to the second round to join Olivia Rodrigo and Jennifer Connelly and Bonnie McMurray. Winners. We took those pictures away. Twitch. I'm so sorry. And now it's lagging because I've hit the next slide thing and it's not going.
That's so nice.
Slide 6.
Uma versus Jen.
Is anybody else's screen changing? Mine's not.
No.
It's supposed to be on slide 6 right now.
What if you whoa, hey.
No.
There we go. Okay.
It was like Micro Machine
There we
Bill.
go. All right.
Week 4 is
And that was our next winner that came in. Okay. So we're continuing this week with the now it's gonna lag. What's wrong with my
Just let it go. Just have patience. There are worse things in the world that we could be looking at right now.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So this week is going to be the rock video chicks. And if we eventually get to well, at least we're not like on a whole time constraint this week. We're not on obviously the tight 45 that we usually do.
Wait. Ready?
Can I unpresent it and represent it? Good Lord.
Well, now. This is loading.
It's going so poorly. Anybody else have access to it? Good God.
Oh, this is amazing.
Stop whining.
Stop it. Stop whining.
Babes, this never happens. I swear to God. I swear to girls. This never happens to me.
Wop, wop.
Okay. All right, here we go. I think I got it. Okay, here we are. We good? Okay.
Is it? No.
All right.
It's the week 5, the music video ladies, and we got
Give it a second.
Rachel
Hasn't
Hunter.
loaded yet. Hasn't loaded.
No,
Oh, I see.
good for me.
You see it, Tom?
Tom, we can't hear you.
Tom's muted.
I didn't want to be a distraction. I'm fully loaded, but Nick.
I
fully
can't see
loaded.
anything. I don't see anything. I see the spinning thing.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I suppose we could wait for it to catch up to Nick because, again, we're between periods and, yeah, there's no need to rush.
Okay. You know what? You go
I
forward.
feel like this is appropriate.
If
So
you guys see it, just say the names and I'll do my own research.
the first one is the first contestant this week is Rachel Hunter, who was best known as Stacy's mom in the music video. So we got some snaps of her being Stacy's mom, and then some other ones from her Sports Illustrated days. So there's that. And then the other one was the White Snake video girl, Tawny Katane, from earlier in the 80s. Best known for, dancing around on top of cars with short dresses on and that sort of thing. Oh, and she's also very well known for kicking the crap out of her professional athlete boyfriend, Chuck Finley, the former Major League Baseball pitcher. So there's those. And Rachel Hunter was well known for being married to Rod Stewart for a while.
No, Tawny Katane was in Bachelor Party.
She was in Bachelor, and she was a nun. And somebody mentioned nuns before. Yeah. So we did have nuns in to some, degree.
Okay.
Yeah. She was good in Bachelor Party. I thought she should have got awards for that performance, but I also think that was Tom Hanks. To this day, I think that was Tom Hanks's best movie.
I kind of like the cameo by the redhead in the bedroom. I think she should have won a lot of awards. We'll go with that.
Yeah, that was her.
No, it wasn't.
We're talking about the same person.
That wasn't her.
Oh no, was he? Well, no, wasn't she? Wasn't she also? I thought she was also the same.
No,
I know she was.
Her head was on the
but-
body. Because say, how can you do this to me? And then her brother's head went on the body and said, "Look at my tits. How can you not do this?" That was a great movie.
Yeah,
you're right. I think it was Tom Hanks's finest work. I agree.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, what else was there? Be like freaking Forrest Gump. I mean,
Yeah.
Philadelphia. Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right.
Philadelphia.
So that is the vote for this week. The two rock video ladies. We got Rachel or Tawny.
I think Tawny Kitane's crazy level outweighs her hotness. So for that reason, I'm going to choose Rachel Hunter.
All right.
Because she is way better looking, I'm going to choose Rachel Hunter.
It's a good point. Good point.
I mean,
It's an era thing, but yeah, good point.
I can't see the pictures you guys posted, but I'm looking up like current pictures and
Oh no!
Don't get a current picture of Tawny Kitane.
No.
Oh, do
Is
that.
bad?
Look up
Okay.
Tawny Kitane White Snake.
I did.
She's
I
passed.
see. But the damage has been done. Damage
No.
has been done. Rachel.
It's a
Hunter.
it's a damn fine point he makes.
That's a clean sweep.
Yeah. This is
Very good. Very good.
gotta go with that.
Well, for the first time, even though she's a redhead, for the first time, this is the way I would have voted also. So this becomes it would have been
Wow.
unanimous.
Not only a clean sweep, but unanimous.
Unanimous.
Not debatable.
Not debatable.
Yeah.
All right.
So for my weekly WTF blah blah blah, I was going to come on last week and really roast the ever living shit out of Greg Schiano and Rutgers for the disastrous game that they had against Illinois. I was at that what I can only describe as that fucking game against Illinois. I guess I've softened somewhat since they beat Michigan State yesterday, and they ended their regular season 7-5, and they did it pretty convincingly. But it also made me think. I think Rutgers' path to winning is really to just kick the shit out of somebody and not leave any doubt, because Rick Schiano in a close game is a horrendous freaking coach. He's great at developing talent and he's got his teams well prepared and those are good things, but game day coaching, I mean,
in game, yeah.
Oh my God. And so for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, that game against they were playing against Illinois, they scored a late touchdown and with a minute plus to go, Illinois goes down the field and sets up for a 58-yard field goal in terrible weather conditions, very windy weather conditions. And so the field goal kicked out to try to kick the game-winning field goal for Illinois. And he kicks it and it just goes nowhere. It just gets hung up in the wind and it was not going anywhere. He missed ridiculously, but Greg Schiano called the timeout right as the kick was happening. So they get another play and Illinois and their coach goes, "Oh, I guess we're not going to try to kick this field goal." So they go out and run a play from it was a 58-yard field goal. They're at the 41-yard line, right?
Yeah.
And they have one play to get in the end zone. And what do? They score a touchdown on that play. Not even a Hail Mary. They just ran a play, hit a guy in stride, 15 yards down the field, and just ran for it. And, a lot's been made out of why did he try to ice the kicker, which was a dumb play. What's the point of icing the kicker? They had no timeouts. He's running out there on the field. Would you rather have him try to run out on the field and time kicking a kick, or would you rather call a timeout and give him time to line it up, or even worse, give him time to take a practice kick and see what's going on? Even if he was still going to kick the ball, Like he gets a practice kick and sees how the wind's going. Like why is that smart? But at any rate, guys ice the kickers. I never agree with it. I would never second guess a coach for not icing a kicker, but that is what it is. And the thing of it though, like the bad coaching started way before the last couple of plays of the game, which were like well publicized, because every time Illinois had a third and long, a 3rd and 10 plus the whole game, like at least 5 times before that, what Rutgers would do was rush 6 or 7 guys, go into man coverage, not get to the quarterback, and give up a big play. Like literally every time in the game. Like me and my son were there at the game talking about like how ridiculous it was that he wouldn't change what he's trying to do in those plays. And sure enough, on a 4th and 13, I think it was, but the game on the line, what does he do? He like rushes, like he goes into man coverage and rushes everybody. And it was the same thing we saw all game, is they keep on picking up big plays, either like that pass and a run or the quarterback running like all game long, and he never changed the approach. And sure enough, they lose the game. And, am I still on? Everybody went blank for a second.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But great job going 7-5. You know, there's a big difference between I feel like there's a big difference between 7-5 and 8-4. It's like such a pivotal game. It's like you're either really good in the conference, you've won like 2/3 of your games, or you're just like one game past like being 500. So that sucked. So unbelievably bad coaching, in my opinion. And that's And I'm like a week late talking about that because I had to not be on last week. So
yeah, not very topical.
Yeah. But congrats on whatever bowl they're going to now. I just figured I should share that since I had to sit through that game.
Yeah. All right, let's go this date in Steve's stomach. You had oh God, you sit through just abysmal fucking shit.
Oh, that feels better.
This one is what, 2019? 2019. Go to June 24th.
Please have something.
June 24th.
Please have something written.
2019.
Please have something written.
There's no way I can get that 2 weeks in a row. There's no way.
June 24th, 2019 was a Monday. Breakfast was a Belvita bar and a can of Coke Zero. Lunch was a Quick Check grilled chicken Caesar salad with a 20-ounce Coke Zero. Dinner was chicken cordon bleu with a Coke Zero can. And I did a 2.5-mile walk with the dog. Tom, why did you pick Monday, June 24th in the year 2019?
Because this happened.
This airline passenger says she fell asleep during a flight and woke up to find herself totally alone at midnight on the cold, locked-up plane.
It was completely pitch black. I thought, this is a nightmare. This is not happening.
Tiffany O'Brien says she was full-on panicking on the plane, which was parked far from the terminals.
It's just a sheer sense of like helplessness when you feel like you're locked on this aircraft.
When she realized she was trapped on board, she texted a
I should have texted you earlier today to get the snakes on a plane sound bit. Oh, fuck.
friend up alone in plane. OMG. The friend replied, "What? Nobody woke you up? Can you get off?" Tiffany texted back,
She probably did.
"Door shut. OMG. I'm stuck by myself alone on plane."
And then my phone died.
Her friend says she called the airport.
I said, her plane was landed 2 hours ago. She texted me that she just woke up. I said, I don't know what's going on, but she's at the airport.
Tiffany says there was no power on the empty plane, so she couldn't charge her phone. She fumbled around in the pitch dark and made her way to the front of the aircraft and actually entered the cockpit.
I'm so scared that I'm going to touch something that's wrong, but I knew I had to do something, and I found the flashlight, and I was just so happy. That was like the best moment ever.
Tiffany says she got the cabin door open and used the flashlight to signal a baggage handler on the tarmac. Now the incident on board an Air Canada plane at Toronto's International Airport is raising serious security concerns.
What else is being left on that airplane that should not be there? Is there a bag under a seat? if you missed the person laying on the seat, what else are you missing?
Air Canada says it's reviewing the incident and has been in contact with the passenger.
Yeah, I just chalk that up to just another thing in life I got to be fucking scared of. Like,
Okay.
I'm not a big sleep on a plane guy to begin with, but holy crap.
Pitch black. You don't think she could have seen? There's windows. You just open the window. You could see out.
Yeah.
Not pitch
Yeah.
black.
Well, at midnight, if they bring it away from the terminal
How
and in
far?
like the middle,
How far away from a terminal do you have to be for the light not to carry?
They could put you in a hangar.
I'm pretty
Is there a
sure
light
they
in the
keep these
hangar?
airports pretty well lit up all around.
not as much as you would think they are, dude.
Come on.
How many times could this ever happen in, like, realistically? If the lights are all on, they kick your ass out. How is it that you were stuck on the? Was she? I feel like this is more to the story than her just falling asleep.
She had to be
like,
passed out, not
mouth
just sleeping.
agape, and just kind of like snoring and shit. They fucking know they're there.
But would you know what to do? Like, would you go
Yeah,
into
well, I
the
know what to
cockpit?
do. Yeah, for the story of it, I know exactly what to do.
Call 911. Really? I don't know.
Yeah, but her phone died, and if your phone died, you try to plug it in, nothing.
So,
I mean, would you know? Get the fucking flashlight? I don't know.
Why
if
is
I
your
would
phone
do
dead?
that.
You're flying. You should know that you have to have your phone charged. I don't know. There's a lot of irresponsibility here. I can't vouch for the story.
I would definitely raid the food
sketch.
storage.
No,
No, Bill.
You don't say,
they
Bill.
take that out of the
Don't say.
plane. They check on that.
No.
It would have been like the first 20 minutes when he's home alone for me. It just would have been lounging, looking through shit, just trying to find anything I could find.
Go up to the
just
first
for the
class
story
seats and
of it.
go, this is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I would just plan to scare the ever living shit out of the person who opens the plane the next day. Whoever goes in there first. That'd be
Probably
fun.
would have been the best night's sleep I ever had.
Canada, look, it's pretty cold up there, so I guess it depends on the time of the year.
They got blankets
I
on
don't
the
know, man. I
plane.
think
Come
it'd
on.
I think I'd be perfectly fine hanging out on
Yeah,
the
but you
the
know,
door.
do you know where they are?
Sure.
Where?
In the cabinet shelf.
No,
I go into the cockpit, see if I can start that sucker up.
I that's what I was thinking. Whenever I go in there, don't want to touch anything to fuck shit up, but you know what? They shouldn't have left me on this plane. So I'm
You
going to
think
turn
there's
this
a
motherfucker
fee?
on and I'm going to honk the horn. Right? Plane's got horns,
They
right?
have horns? I don't know if they have horns. I don't know.
Who the hell knows?
You could be wrong.
Sometimes somebody cuts you off in the sky, you gotta fucking have a horn. You can't just flip them off and
I'd get on the
Son of
radio.
bitches.
The radio probably
You'd
works.
get on the CB, break a 19, break a 19.
Break 19, break 19. I'm stuck on a fucking plane.
This is Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
you sounded a lot taller on the radio.
What a good little joke that was.
All right, back on the game.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. I liked our bantering better. I was having much more fun than watching
Yeah.
this shit.
We all were, except for Steve.
I suck.
If any of our teams actually managed to blink the playoffs, that would be this would be a fun thing to do.
Steve's is a lock. After Thanksgiving, they're well in a position.
I don't know if I could do
they're a
this
lock.
in a playoff game.
If it's 5-1, I think you could.
Yeah, but I would be unbearable if they were down 5-1.
You're unbearable regardless.
I think I've been a delight.
There's not any stakes in this game, realistically.
I
Steve's
fucking
right.
starving. We got any steaks? Holy shit.
Tom
Yeah,
does
rare,
make a
please.
good steak. Tom does make a good steak.
Ooh, a steak cook-off. That'd be fun.
I haven't had my tea yet. I have cherry pie waiting for me in the fridge. I'm dying right now.
Are you gonna heat it up?
Let's call it. I mean, do we have to sit through the whole third period?
Yeah, I'd make you.
Are you gonna heat up the pie?
You are allowed to go get something. We can cover it if you leave your desk for a minute.
We won't talk about you.
Well, hold on. You can do that anyway. Who heats up cherry pie?
What? You don't heat up pie?
Well, yeah, apple.
Apple, yeah. You heat up
Only apple? Like it's the same.
Yeah,
pumpkin you don't. Pumpkin you don't, right?
Pumpkin you don't. What? You're gonna heat up any pie? Have I been doing it wrong?
Yeah, ice cream on top. Come on, man.
Do you eat the pie filling first and then the crust?
No, I put it in a bowl of milk and then I drink the milk first and then I eat the pie. What the fuck is wrong with you, Steven?
Eat pie like a normal person. Relax.
I just heat up the pie to make it taste better. Come on, all pie is better hot.
The middle-aged men line is on the ice.
We're on there
line anymore.
Jesus.
No, I don't think we can call them the kid line anymore. Maybe we've just been doing it wrong, and Nick is actually right.
Heat up the pie.
Like heating up like any pie. Not like Steve putting a brownie in the microwave hot, but just enough just to heat it up.
Just warm it up.
Right? Just warm it. Huh. Billy, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, you're the fattest.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing that. No, I am not for. I'll heat an apple pie. I don't want to heat any other pie. There's no other pie that I heat, honestly. And I don't heat it to put ice cream on it because then the ice cream melts on it. And I don't.
That's the best part.
I don't want it.
Or you put a little
melted ice cream. I want real ice cream on it.
Cool Whip. A little Cool Whip on top. Come on.
Little Cool Whip.
I don't heat it. I do heat an apple because I like a hot apple with cinnamon.
Yeah, we know you like a warm apple pie. We get it.
Just haven't thought of doing the other ones.
I haven't either, and I got to be honest. I love my cherry pie like ice cold. There's
ice cold
about it.
So then you can't. Can you go from liking it that cold to trying it warmed up?
No. I mean, I would consider
for the show.
I would consider warming up pumpkin pie because that's better odds of being good because of the cinnamon, the warmth of it. But a cherry pie, no, cherry pie should be bright.
Not even for the show.
No, I only eat cherry pie twice a year.
Twice a year.
This is one of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Duh.
Can you space it out a little bit more?
Duh.
No.
It's
just doesn't. It's exactly. It's not a summer pie.
You don't eat
summer pie.
What pie do I eat? Like
seasonal.
I don't eat any pie out like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I don't have pie for like 10 months out of the year.
Yeah,
exactly.
Seasonal.
Oh, look at
pies like in on non-holidays.
Apple pie is the only
is the universal pie. Yeah, it's universal pie.
Pumpkin, I can't really. Pumpkin pie sucks.
Pumpkin's Thanksgiving. Pumpkin's Thanksgiving.
It's the worst kind of pie.
What?
You want
apple
pie?
Did we have a top 5 pie? We had to have.
Probably did.
Yeah.
We did. We
did.
did.
Pumpkin's not good.
We did not. What do you mean?
Well, it's a 5-1 hockey game. We can kind of wing one right now.
Yeah, we say custard pie or something. What we coconut
pudding?
Coconut
I like a pudding pie.
I like
pudding pie. Pudding pie is good.
Like a chocolate cream pie.
Yeah.
Oh. But that can't be heated up.
Which I only have down in the south, but
that's
yeah.
I'll do a pecan pie.
Pecan pie. That was the top one. Yeah.
But a pecan pie is another pie that I could put in the category of being warmed.
Yes, it has to be. Come on, man. It has to be warmed.
Does it?
Yes.
Does any pie have to be?
Yes, every pie.
Even apple doesn't have to be. I mean, I will warm an apple.
Everyone. It's so much better hot. Yeah, your minds. It's like having like cold pie or no cold pizza over hot pizza. Like, why would you want cold pizza if you can have hot pizza? It's so much better.
You're on the run. You got to go. You want the pizza. I get it, but I'm never not in a rush like that, or I'm never in a rush like that.
Not with pie. With pie, you're like you just gotta.
Well,
you can't
pie. No, you just sit down.
That's it.
Next thing you got to try, Tom, is a cold Pop-Tart.
Oh,
no.
What is wrong with you?
Why? Oh, you slow the fuck down.
Show.
Slow down.
Suck.
No.
You have no dedication to the show. That's what
Raw
I'm
Pop-Tarts, baby.
We're back on Pop-Tarts. Top 5. Go.
I'm the talent. I don't need.
Thomas Strawberry,
I'm
obviously.
dedicated enough.
You're committed.
Oh,
that's for sure.
Lauren brought this like free dries little freaking value pack of banana and strawberry, just dried. It was delicious. So good. I can eat dried fruit. So good.
I like the hydrated ones. Not. You mean like dehydrated, or do you mean like?
Oh,
dried,
dehydrated. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay,
dehydrated
okay.
is right. Is
Okay,
proper.
okay.
Yeah, you're proper.
Yeah, I'm like dried is like the like space food shit, like like no water.
Well, it has the, I guess the consistency. Maybe consistency the right thing. I guess it has that. Yeah, properties of styrofoam when you bite
those
it.
those are gross. But if you like dehydrated mango, oh, that's
dehydrated strawberry and banana was
What are you guys fucking
awesome.
talking about?
Nice. I'll have to try that. I haven't
Fruit,
seen strawberry
Steve.
banana. It's
Fruit.
like combination, or is
Why
it
would you
like
dehydrate something? It's dumb.
They last longer.
Who gives a
They
shit?
last longer.
the crisps, like little crisps, the banana ones? Like the
Oh,
chips?
I found like the apple crisp, like the green apple crisps, are so good.
Ooh.
Oh, they're so good. Oh, here's the Cadillac trivia answer. Oh wait, we know it already. It's Chris Kreider and Tomas Sandstrom. I want to see if Sam got it. Sam got it.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I would have. Sam's good. Sam
Did
gets a lot.
Stephen Valaquette get it?
No,
that's
sadly
really hard one
he
to
did not.
get.
No, I meant a puck to the fucking head. Did he get that?
No, he did not.
Come on, Sands. He didn't even play long. It's like crazy. He's totally not the guy you go for. You totally go for Graves. You go for Messier.
I'm amazed that it wasn't Islanders.
He got moved in the Bernie Nichols trade, along with Tony Granato.
To give them a spark, but find their game, then it's back together. On the outside, Lafreniere and Panarin.
Like how the ad
Yeah,
says,
at this point, I don't know how guys aren't just skating all around the ice, just fucking hitting people for you guys.
I mean, like, that's what
They're
people
still
would
trying
do
to win the game, which I guess is good.
back in the 90s and early
There is a
2000s.
fucking Reebok logo on the ice.
Why? Yeah.
There really is.
There's also a Benjamin
Did
Moore
you say?
logo.
Well, those are kind of like superimposed on the ice.
And they're legitimate companies, Benjamin Moore?
Relax, Steve.
Why don't they have a fucking? They might as well put a starter logo on the fucking ice now.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I wish they did. Starter's still a company.
They are.
Starter jackets were the shit, by the way.
They're still around.
Oh, I still got mine.
I don't think I have
My
mine.
best winter jacket.
I told my mom she could throw it out a long time ago.
I got the pullover.
Yeah, it's a pullover. That's what I had. I also pullover. I had the fisherman.
Can't beat it in the snow.
Remember the original ones, like the black one? They were all black, and they just had like the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Orlando Magic one was a very hot seller.
I was like in 5th grade, I think, when they came out, and everyone had like UNC.
Fuck you.
UNC.
We were all working at Mets Clubhouse.
We're all learning a living.
You weren't that much older than me then. Nah, that's not right.
Well, it's age. It goes this. It's the same number of years now.
When were you working in? When were you working at Mets Clubhouse?
I started in '92. Well, I started in '92 at Complete Athlete and '94 at Mets Clubhouse.
Okay, that does check out.
So, like I said, fuck you.
No, that was so 92. That was a year later. Yeah, that was about the same time frame.
So what grade you were saying? Fourth grade?
Sixth
grade. So you were about 12.
No, but 12,
13.
Yeah, 12. Yeah. But there was I remember distinctly the black jackets came out when I was in like 5th grade. I thought because the kids ahead of me, the 6th graders had them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Why. That's why I said that. So it was like 91, maybe. That's about right. About 10 then. So yeah. I remember because they were like out of nowhere they just became like
just everybody had
the cool kids had them, and you were like, oh
Got
man,
that right.
Like I want a starter jacket. Miami. I remember one friend had a UNC one, and the other guy had a Miami Hurricanes.
Oh, okay.
They both got them at Mets Clubhouse.
But then the next year,
no doubt,
when they all had color, and they were all the colored ones came out. That's what I remember, at least. That's when the pullover ones were there. Because the original ones were they zipper or like buttons? I can't remember. Buttons, right? They were buttons.
And jacket button down, yeah.
Yeah, and I had the pullover. That was the.
I had an Oakland Athletics, and then later a New Jersey Nets.
Yeah, the Nets.
Athletics.
Fuck, did you have an athletics one?
I was a big Mark McGwire fan.
Oh, was that a gut punch when you found out he was juicing the whole time, or did you just not care?
Well, technically, he never cheated because it was not illegal.
Oh, okay.
But okay.
Okay.
So Sam, while you and I were talking about the two young guys that we had just hit up here, I got a text from Liam. Yeah, sure. So Liam has been part of the Garden of Dreams.
This game is like every Islander game, except we usually blow the lead in the
except the blown lead, yeah.
Yeah. But the same emotions are coming out. I just so angry.
And icing. Yeah, this game's gonna get slow.
Islander Penguin game. Then we know whoever's ahead in the third period is fucked.
Is gonna lose, yeah. I think at this point, given it's into the third period, I think it should be double shots for any goals scored.
I don't even shoot, but I do have bourbon.
You gotta have something.
You
gotta have something. Come on,
sip it.
Man up.
These are my teams. Okay.
I feel like this game's gonna end 5-1.
You're right. It's gonna end like 7-1.
5-game homestand coming up. Tough games. Seattle, Colorado, Toronto, and then LA.
Fucking Riley Smith, coming off a healthy scratch, has sucked balls tonight. But it's not.
Well,
it's not just him. Yeah, I'm at a loss. Going back to the only positive thing that I can possibly take from all of this is the Rangers, the last 4 or 5 seasons, really didn't have to have any adversity during the regular season or playoffs. If they somehow magically come back from this and sustain a halfway decent season and sneak into the playoffs, who knows? But
somebody's got to go to the
that
playoffs.
is,
I think the Rangers are going to go.
That is an absolute pipe dream right now.
Time's
the only thing that. Well, how could I wait? Hold on. No, hold on. How could I be a creep for that?
What the hell is going on?
Nick's
I just haven't
alternate
heard
lyrics.
it in a long time. I just needed to hear it.
Can your vagina be too
Wait.
wet? 100%. And here's how.
There you go.
Rangers suck.
Interestingly, Penguins and Isles barely play on Mondays, but Isles and Rangers do have a March Monday game.
Ooh.
Oh Christ! Another one. I have to do another one of these fucking things.
There's
Like I feel so
Penguins
bad
don't
for
play on Monday.
I feel so bad for Sam Rosen, knowing that he has to fucking do this over and over again.
Penguins play December 23rd against the Flyers.
Oh, can we do that and we'll just all be against?
We all root for the Penguins.
Which game is this?
Penguins Flyers on a Monday.
23rd
we can do
of
that.
December. It's in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. One,
no,
two,
that's too
three.
soon. That's too soon.
Too soon. That's the only time the Penguins are even playing a team that we remotely care about.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
Too bad the
nobody-
Flyers aren't playing against a team that anybody cares about in that game.
Not that many Monday games, man.
Not that many Monday games, but this is 2 in 2 weeks for the Devils.
I mean, maybe the Devils are getting the shaft. I don't know. Or maybe it's helping them. No one else plays Mondays.
Jesus Christ, this game is really slowed down.
To say the very least.
The score is Devils 5, Rangers 1. I know Brian keeps asking, and I don't know if he doesn't like have the overlay on his television or whatever. So I just wanted to remind him.
It's a small TV.
Poor guy. Him's got little eyes, little hands, little feet on his little legs.
Remember those Casio jobs with the antenna with the little screen? It's a fucking flat screen for Brian.
That's a 74-incher in Brian's hands.
The Michael Scott TV. The Office.
That was on the other night. It made me fucking laugh.
That's
it was plasma though.
It was a plasma.
It was plasma.
That will never. That's one of my top 5 episodes ever of that show. Just absolutely so funny, and I feel like
The candle room.
the song for assistants.
Yes. And the ridiculous fucking meal she made. Rose needs to marinate or cook for 3 hours. Oh yeah.
Oh, too much.
Fucking Washington, man. You think they come back to earth at some point? 17 wins in 24 games?
Yeah, when Ovechkin comes back and they try to keep feeding him the puck to score goals.
Somehow
He
he's
was playing well when he was playing.
He was skating today, apparently. 2 weeks
Yeah,
after
I saw that.
fracture. What the? Dude, come on, man. Guy's not real. He's gonna break the record this year, and then we'll always be like, that doesn't make sense. The best part about Ovechkin, is when he does break the record, he's gonna go crazy like every other goal.
Oh,
he goes.
He's going to be partying in every city he goes to.
Yeah, he'll just be partying the entire time. He'll be the first guy to hit 900 goals. I can't see him not hitting that. Because he's not going to stop this year. Even if he played, even if he didn't just missed it this year, he's going to play a whole nother year. And then see how he goes. If he goes, I keep playing. I get 1,000 goals.
Six icings this period for the Devils. It's a little ridiculous.
Going on.
And that's exactly what they want to do. They don't want to give the Rangers any momentum.
But they had the puck.
They
had the puck for 30
matter.
in their own zone, playing with it. They could have just skated it up ice.
Yeah. You're not gonna like what's coming. So 3 Ranger prospects make the World Junior roster today. Gabe Perreault, Drew Fortescue, and EJ Emery will be on the World Junior team this week. Gabe Perreault, I'm all in. I need to see this World Junior.
And then we got Ford Nations team is announcements coming up soon too. I think
Wednesday, the official list will be. They're talking about Trocheck, Kreider, and Anders Lee, and I think Dougie Hamilton already made it, or
no,
or I think he'll be. I think he's going to be on it as well. Those were at least the rumblings of our local teams. I think I saw it on Twix today.
And there's been discussion.
Well, Jack's already on it, isn't he?
No, they didn't have anybody. I don't think he was an early announcement. No.
There's been discussion on Team Canada about who's going to be the captain, and Sid has said that he feels like it should be McDavid, and McDavid feels like it should be Sid, and blah blah blah, and they should just suck each other off.
Sid
with already.
It should be it. As long as Crosby is playing, he is the captain of Team Canada. That's really
Good
it.
question.
The forwards that were already announced were Eichel, Matthews, and Matthew Tkachuk.
Oh, all right.
Fox,
sorry, I didn't know that.
Hughes, McAvoy on defense.
Well, Hughes is a fucking lock.
Yeah, probably.
Take that back. The next Ranger game is Friday, not Thursday. Even more time to make trades
for a player to get acclimated.
Yep.
You got a lot of stuff.
Can you imagine George Steinbrenner? Could you imagine George Steinbrenner as the fucking president or GM of this fucking team? I couldn't. Everybody would be.
Yeah, no, I could. He'd be like, "Where are the baseballs?"
I'm alive.
You got the same thing with the Yankees, though. I mean, could you imagine George Steinbrenner just? I mean, he would have gone through four GMs and coaches since in the time Cashman and Boone have been fucking around with that team.
Boone would have been fired so long ago.
But then they would have 20.
Maybe
it'd have been this generation's Billy Martin.
He is no Billy Martin. That's for damn sure.
You start giving these talented teams like this team chances. I mean, this could have been 4-5 nothing, 2-0. They missed 2 breakaways, right? You know, so keep putting these games away. They could have scored on some of those penalties. It's not it at all.
Snyder playing it toward the net, turnaround shot save made by Markstrom.
They've got they keep putting up the Garden of Dreams fundraiser stuff on the MSG feed, and I just don't feel like the underprivileged kids are getting shit out of this game.
No. Then nobody's watching it.
Well, no,
except for Devils fans.
They're letting the underprivileged children play in the game.
Oh, the Rangers.
They are.
They're just wearing those other players' jerseys.
Here at the Garden, and then April 5th at New Jersey.
Hilarious.
Don't be making fun of Sam Rosen.
I'm not making fun of him. I'm just saying that's hardly excited in a game like this. He does a good job.
4 minutes left in a 5-1 blowout. This asshole's treating it like it's a Super Bowl.
Jack.
O'Hara, you just summed up your entire career here at Notre Dame.
It stinks. No.
If you had a tenth of the heart of Rudiger, you'd have made
All-American.
It's a 54 cents difference if I cash out now.
Bill, You're gonna thank me. You're gonna get that 80 cents.
I didn't hear you, Nick. What'd you say?
I said it stinks.
From
It
a movie?
stinks. Oh,
Is this
my God.
Impressions with Nick?
Critic.
Thank you, Billy.
All right,
That's
there
his
you
whole
go.
fucking line. The whole
What is
show.
it?
It stinks. The Critic. No, John Lovitz.
Is that John Lovitz?
Animated
Yeah.
show. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the cartoon, and it was really like shaky.
Shaky?
Was it shaky?
Like the cartoon was. No, was it a cartoon?
Yeah, it was a cartoon.
Cartoon, yes.
I vaguely remember it
Remember
like
it
being
shaking.
very shaky,
You're shaky.
like the
I don't
animation.
remember being shaky.
That's a good one.
I don't know. I don't remember that at all, but it was basically like precursor to the shows like the Family Guy and shit. Just
No, that's not.
but instead of being like hyper ADHD, it was just a critic.
Are you thinking of
Adult.
some cartoon with Michael J. Fox?
Jesus. Yeah, that's about right.
Was he ever in a cartoon?
Not that I know of. but
Whatever
I'm just
Steve was
thinking-
watching.
No, I don't think so either.
Oh, this past weekend, I played to the boys. We went and played disc golf at night.
Ooh.
A glow round. So you have to have glow in the dark discs. We went and go to there's a place that's like a short course. Where all the holes are under like 250 feet. Most of them are shorter than that, 200-ish. And it's all up and downhill, up and down in like a area and in the woods. There's like 30 people, and they kind of like give you like a shotgun approach. So they tell you, they group you up, and then you go start at one of the holes, and you go to the 18 from there. And I gotta tell you, it was pretty fun. It was pretty neat because it was like basically you couldn't see anything, and you're like, I actually was amazed that only I was the only one that fell down the entire time. Pretty good. But it was neat. It was neat to go in pitch black.
They were into it.
Yeah, they had fun. It was cold. It was like in the 40s. They were complaining the whole time about their hands. They're okay.
So
we went for burgers afterwards.
So not John Lovitz. This is the cartoon.
Oh, Dr. Katz. Now I know. Now I get the reference.
I don't know why I thought that was John Lovitz.
I get it now. Dr. Katz. Dr. Katz was a. Yes, that was like a really shittily one. Oh, we got a new comment.
Who's this? Who do we know this person? Does anybody know this person? Who are you, Polar Knights? Thank you for watching.
Hunting Bigfoot, and they're all missing his beer and a shotgun. Yeah, I feel like it's accurate.
I know beer, but I got my like.
It's some real beer now.
You're
What's the
giving
problem?
me arthritis, dude.
I'm
Just
at
leave me alone with that.
that weird thing where like I had all this wine, but it's not like it didn't do anything, and now I want to keep going, but if I do anymore,
makes you eligible for some
it might crush me.
sweet prizes, if I may say so myself.
The Mendoza line about
I mean, and Polar Knights. Are you the guy that always watches us on Twitch? Because we have a guy that just or somebody that just watches us on Twitch all the time.
Are you sure it's not Brian?
Well,
Dude, there's tons of people
Brian's
that
on,
were so
on-
upset.
Brian's on
They're
Brian's
so
on
upset when
YouTube.
I got his
Brian's
ban.
on YouTube, and he's available in a couple of weeks for the Devils Rangers game on a Monday that starts at 1:00 in the afternoon. Ooh,
Sorry, you're working, Brian. I am the guy from Twitch. Well, welcome, Polar Knights, man.
Polar Knights.
You rock,
Thank
bro.
you very much.
You are a fucking trooper, my friend.
God bless you.
Listen to
sir.
this goddamn dribble.
Bless your heart.
Hey, that's my line. Can't say that. You know the South.
I also had an interesting weekend. I went to West Point to see a football game.
Watching you guys or talk to the significant other. It is a tough
Fair.
choice. Bless yourself.
Fair.
Bless you, sir.
And
I think
so
that's why we started doing this back in the pandemic.
That's actually that's the origin. That's the origin. I mean, I don't know if everyone knows that, but that's where we started.
That's when we started. It was just around.
We didn't realize it ended.
No, we just kept going.
Just kept going.
The pandemic? No. It never happened to Florida. What are you talking about, Nick?
No, yeah.
True. Okay. When you drive,
Pardon
I
me.
drove through Daytona during the pandemic. Nothing was as scary as going into a convenience store in Daytona during the pandemic. When all the workers,
like nothing,
all the workers there wearing masks, but everybody else there, all the actual people live there, no masks. They were just no shoes, no shirts, just everything normal. They never even knew it was a. I don't think they even knew. Did they even know down there, Tom?
What's that?
Did they even
I
know
was
it a pandemic?
No, we don't even know. We have no idea what you guys are talking about. All we know is you guys wanted to send you fucking masks. Jesus Christ.
You're wearing diapers on your faces.
I had close talkers coming near me. I'm like, you got to get back. You guys 5 feet away. You know, they're doing all sorts of crazy shit with no shoes, no masks. You know, people working there felt really uncomfortable. I wanted to get the hell out of there.
10.9 seconds remaining in the game.
Oh,
My
it's
cash
over.
out's been suspended.
No, it's over. The game's
He's
over.
decided.
It's finals. It's 5-1.
No, there's 10.9 seconds left.
What is? How am I ahead of you?
9.
Yeah, I feel like we've all had our feeds on, and like some of us have moved past the others. Like
5,
what?
4.
I don't
3,
understand how is ahead of
2,
Steve.
1. That's the game. Brian, let me tell you one, Brian. The Devils squeaked by the Rangers tonight, 5-1.
Oh man, I can go watch the.
Good wager on my part.
Ooh, one day. Yeah, that's right, man.
Billy used to have a mullet when he had hair.
We might have to bring that photo up someday.
Natural camouflage. That is exactly right.
I think I have the photo. Wait, I'll get the photo. Give me
You
a
have
second.
a photo?
Of course,
We've waited this long. We may as well get the
Dude,
photo
wait
of
a
me.
second.
Hold on, he's got to get out his
Hold on.
fucking stylus to punch it up on his phone.
There's got to be one of these.
Let's go, Android. Come on.
Okay, well, this wasn't the mullet just yet, but
Oh,
that was the
Holy fuck! You actually put that out there, huh? He.
Yeah, because Polar Knights and Brian are going to do some damage with that. Just there's okay about. You can't really see my face. The flash was on, but
That's all good. The hair's there.
you look so startled.
Oh, football picture.
Oh, that's it. That's the one.
There it is. There it is. Angry Bill.
Hell yeah! Now you don't smile for football pictures, man.
No, yeah, no.
Gotta be a
God
mean
forbid.
mother effer.
Now all you need is the fat half sister, and you're good.
Might be able to swing that actually.
Oof. Oh, that's accurate. Accurate.
Well, this was fun. This was
time.
a lot of fun.
I feel like it's more fun than our usual.
I
fare.
really had a good time tonight.
Good break. Good break of our.
Did anybody else have a good time tonight?
Maybe for us, except for Tom, but maybe not for
That's miserable. What a fucking miserable 2 hours and 39 fucking minutes.
Tight 45, guys.
Tight
Oh my
45?
god.
Tight 45, boys. Wow. What are we at?
Yeah,
I've just been sent a message.
Yeah.
From Brian. The message simply reads, "Got it," and it's accompanied by this picture. So
fantastic.
Look for Bill
I
Fougere
could've just
toilet
sent him
paper
that
coming
picture.
to a store near you.
Oh, that'd be
I
amazing.
I
want that on
could
a t-shirt.
send you guys like the actual picture.
Yeah, it says I want to blow up on a
Shit.
t-shirt.
Listen,
wanna wear.
none of y'all had the balls to put your face on a shirt and send it to somebody. Bill, go get your shirt.
No, don't even waste your
Oh
time.
no, that's in the other room.
Don't waste your time.
Listen, I just don't think there's anything left to say.
Definitely not.
That's it.
You're good.
Especially tonight. It's going to be an interesting week to see what happens and see what type of team the Rangers field on Friday night against a team they should beat. We'll see.
Can't wait.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Can't wait.
See. We shall see. Thank you.
Thank you,
miserable.
everyone.
Viewers.
Fucking miserable.
All two
Polar
of you.
Knights, Brian, you guys fucking rock it. You are it.
Wow, that was extended. That was like a oh, Billy. Oh.
Yeah, man.
Nice some tunes.
Continue to watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Go to our Twix account at friends_rivals, all that shit. Billy, say something, Woody.
Well, I almost said before I had gone to the West Point game, and I just wanted to share that I had gotten some awesome Golden Knights gear when I was there. They had like all sorts of like cool Golden Knight stuff. I got some really good merch there at the Army game. So just wanted to throw that shout out for them.
That's great.